Here is a date to put in your calendar, the 21st of December, 5:30 UK time. 5 amazing YouTube repair channels will be uniting together for charity. All donations will go to an incredible charity, the Rocking R, who provide gaming carts to sick children in hospital. We have lots of fun things planned to get you in the Christmas spirit, and there will be some giveaways as well. PCDD will be our host for the evening, reading your comments in chat, keeping an eye on what we're doing and giving you some more information about the great charity. Andy from Swindon Electronic Repairs will be in hot seat number 1, working on our Christmas project and answering any of your projector repair questions. Russ from Russie Russ Repairs will be in hot seat number 2, flexing his guns and celebrating his birthday. MK Fix will be in hot seat number 3, giving his controllers a tug and making sure the stream is not family friendly. And finally myself, JFix, will be in the last seat, trying to avoid awkward questions. We hope to see everybody there, and a Merry Christmas.
Good morning, good morning, good morning all. Okay, we have a few of you in chat, not many this morning, so we've got to decide who goes on the blue mat. So what we will do, as soon as Facecam comes live, we will mark the next person after that. So it's the first one after Carthor saying morning. So who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? It is, oh, he comes with a double bubble. You'll have to excuse me this morning, guys, I've not had a shave. You know what it's like. You get up early in the morning and you don't get a shave. You just think, oh, do you know, today it's going to be a long day. And we haven't got Russie Russ in today, so I ain't got Gillette, the mess the man can get. Oh dear. So yeah, you'll have to excuse the bit of facial hair. This is what Jay Fix will look like when he gets into his 90s. Obviously, he's going to look a lot more handsome, a lot slimmer than me, and certainly a lot taller than me as well. I'm 3'4" and 19 stone. So, yeah, I keep having to shove my finger in my mouth. It's semi-erotic, so don't get too excited with all that. But yes, it's itching like mad, itching like mad. So there we go. Oh, I ain't got my glasses on, so I can't even read now. It's cooking in my office this morning. I'm going to turn my heat down. Absolutely roasted. I think it's this beard what's keeping me warm. Oh, yep, iChat. Remember to switch to the live chat. We have got that this morning. Oh, fingers are cold. Office is warm. No idea what I'm doing. I didn't know if that was. I look like. I said to somebody, "What do you think you look like?" Well, I won't tell them what they said. But she did say I look like one of those little characters from a Georgian cartoon like Scrooge, who's got his night gear on. So I just thought, oh, I forgot to put my CCTV on this morning. You'll have to excuse me, gentlemen. Can't see who's outside. We've got a busy day today. I'm just going to unlock my CCTV and pop it on. Of course, I'm a professional. There we go. It's on. I can see who's outside now. I can see who's outside. So, good morning. Oh, I'm going to take that off, and I'm going to have to get a shave. Look at that. If only. The torturous task that people just don't understand. Don't understand. When you've got a beard. Oh, my gosh. So, take that off. Can't. I wore it last night for our quiz night. Our monthly running quiz night. And we got 42 out of 60. We thought we were doing really, really well. The winner got 56. We came 5th or 6th. Couldn't believe it. Oh, I've got these white hairs all over me now. I feel like I've been... Oh, is my face cam frozen? My face cam looks like it's frozen. Yeah. Yeah, cam froze. Just give me 1 second. I have just noticed it on here. I can't even find it on my list. Oh, brilliant. It's not... Oh, God. And my monitor's playing up. Oh, monitor. I need a new monitor. Sorry, guys. I'll move back to that one a second. I've got a monitor keeps flicking on and off. It's just one of them mornings. Mornings. So, face cam. Oh, come on, monitor. Give me a break. It's Christmas. That one there. Off there. Back onto Tiny SE. That one there, go on to there. Throw this monitor through a window. Whenever you try and do out monitor, there you go. Back and running now. Sorry, gents. Face cam and frozen. Should be back. Should be back up and running now. Oh, let's have a look what people put on here. Remember to switch to live chat. Good shout on that, Andy. I always shave before Christmas so they don't ask me to be Santa. Do you look a bit like Santa? I've not actually seen you, Carl, though. I've been on your channel, but you've not actually got any face cams on there. Made it! Oh, morning, Joseph. Morning. Oh, we have a few bits on today. I will get to the infamous, or the, is it infamous? Is that the right word? I had to look up yesterday the difference between assume and presume. And morning, Dreams. Good morning, Dreams. He's only lurking, but good morning anyway. We'll sing to you later, Dreams, don't we? Yeah, I had to look up yesterday the difference between assume and presume. And basically, presume is more information to make a decision on than assume. Assume is when you're just wildly guessing. Presume is when you have a little bit more information to make it on. I didn't know the difference, but now I do. Still don't have to use them because my grammar and articulation is extraordinarily poor. I'll tell you what I did do yesterday, guys. I set that up. Wow, what a good piece of kit these are. They are excellent. Is it that way? That way. These stream decks. As you can see, it is not. I don't even think I've got anything to connect it. I've managed to get that rigged up for my OBS. It does everything. I've got it for cameras, so I can select which camera, what zoom, all sorts. Really good. The only thing I can't seem to do is figure out how to start and stop me go live stream. There's one what's this stream, but it doesn't say whether it's stop or start, so I'm gonna have to do a bit more digging in there. But I've set it. Hey, come and say hello, Maddie. Up, come here, up. There we go. Let's say hello this morning. I figured out how to. She's a bit shy this morning, aren't you? Stay. We'll zoom. No. Stay. We need to say hello. Oh, there we go. Who's it? Who's that over there? Who's up there? Yeah. Speak. No, you're not going to do it, are you? She said, I'm quiet in the morning. She said, I'm hungover last night. She said, I went out. She went out with her friends last night. Dirty little stop-out partying, weren't you? Yeah, until all hours. Yeah. I found her on the street, hugging lamppost, telling that she loved next-door neighbour's cat. Don't know what all that were about. But she said she had a good time. See, she's yawning her head off now. Yawning her head off. Yeah, Stream Deck. Sorry, going back to that. I can't figure out how to start and stop my stream on it. Plus, this is gonna be horrendous. I need to tidy all my cabling up. My cabling. If anybody has been on stream before with my cabling, it is horrendous. So my plan over the Christmas when I'm not working is to tidy all these cables up, because that's my chat monitor there. Microscopal on the arm. I've got a monitor there, and you can see everything's got a cable. Everything's got a cable, so it all feeds back to my PC, which is in that corner. And it's just so many cables. So my plan, if I get time over Christmas, and I think I might, is to get my Stream Deck fully integrated, rearrange my desk a little bit, and sort my cabling out. So, from what I've seen of it, Andy, I know you're saying you're only one without one. They do look really good. I picked this one up on, I think I mentioned Facebook Marketplace, for an absolute bargain price, considering it's the XL as well. But I was looking at the, is it the 9 or 12 button one, the smaller one as well, because for what I need, I think that was probably going to do it. I wanted mute, unmute, or you can use the same button for mute, for microphone mute. I wanted scene change, so let's say 4 scenes at most. So that's 5 buttons you need. And I wanted one for muting audio speakers, so 5 buttons. I've also set one up on there. You press one button, it launches OBS, launches my camera app, launches me whatchamacallit app for me multimeter, launches my thermal camera app. It basically launches 7 or 8 different apps by pressing one button. And I've just called that go live or something like that. I can't remember what I've called it now. But I've done that. Something like that is just going to be a time saver to get up and running. And everything else just seems to work really, really well with it. I did some research. Soofan, I think it is, Soofan, do one as well. An Elgato clone, copy, whatever you want to call it. But it gets quite bad reviews on software integration. It doesn't seem to play well with others, but oh, here we go. So let me get this telephone no chat. 1 second. Maddie, move out way down. You're running away. PC repairs, how can I help? I can try. Oh dear. Oh,
PCDD, you little shit.
okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Just drop it off and pop it down with the charger, and we can get that booked in for some diagnostics and checks for you. So, and then see what's wrong. There's several things that could be with it having that issue with the power. So it could be something straightforward. It could be something a bit more in depth. So until we kind of get his hands on it and do some checking, never know. But yeah, just give me just drop it down. I'm in most today, so drop it down today if you wish, and then we can get that booked in. I am closing at lunchtime Monday, so anything that's not picked up before Monday lunchtime will be into New Year. But I aim to get everything. It's Martin, but I do aim to get everything done with between 1 to 2 days. So I will have a push to get everything done for you. I polish it well myself. Use it as a hula hoop. Do you know when you start thinking in pictures? That's I'm imagining you walking down the street hula hooping, and I just can't get that out of my head now. Well, he better hula hoop as well. But yeah, if you want to drop it down, or your husband drop it down, we'll get that slotted in, booked in for looking at for you. No problem at all. 6. Yeah. Well, I am shooting a bit earlier today, so I'm shooting about 5 p.m. today. So as long as it's before that. Yeah. Well, tomorrow I might be cutting it close to get it done before the Christmas break. But yeah, I will certainly try my best for you. But just give us a text or a call before coming. No worries at all. See you later, love. Bye bye. Sorry, chat. Just got another call come through at the same time. So sorry, I got another 3 calls come through at the same time. Just bear me 1 second. This is existing customer one I diagnosed yesterday. Good morning. How are you? Good. You can sit down or stand up. I'll just wait to it thud on floor. I had it all stripped down yesterday. I did diagnostics and whatnot, and it looks like from what's causing it, it looks like it's your drive, which is gone. But you've got some malware and viruses on there as well. So I'm unsure whether that's been kind of beavering away in the background, putting an extra work on there as well. So ah, that's probably what's caused it then, because when you get 2 antivirus on the system, they work against each other. Yeah. Ah, right. Yeah. So we can get it done. I can put a new disc and everything else and everything what you need. So it'll be installing a new SSD, transferring the data across what I can get across. Until I've got it across, I wouldn't want to guarantee that I've got the data. But at this moment, the data's all there, so I should be able to move it all across for you. Install Windows 11, bring it all up to date and so on, and get it all sorted for you. But you're going to be looking at about £180 for that. Yeah. You're going to have to reinstall your camera. You're going to have to reinstall your software because it comes back like a new PC. It's in essence, because it's having a new hard drive, a new install of Windows. Yeah, it's only way forward for it, unfortunately. But I'll get that started today for you. Hopefully, I don't know. It just detects malware. They've all got kind of cryptic names with serial numbers and whatnot, so I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. They all do different stuff. They all kind of use your computer as a bot or steal your data or crypto mine. They all do similar things like that. So, but okay, yeah. I remember you telling me that's what it does. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, well, crikey! You don't want that many pages. Yeah. Yeah. Do me open. Yeah. No. Your RAM don't know that will get full and whatnot. But yeah, I'll get this done for you, and I'll certainly have it done for Friday. I'll need picking up before close of play Friday, ideally. If not, certainly before lunchtime Monday, because I'm closing for then for until New Year. But I'll let you know. I will do. Yeah. I'll let you know as and when then. Cheers, Kev. Bye bye. Sorry about that, chat. That was one I did yesterday. I'm just putting him a new SSD in there. So just stick that in his bag, and he can have that done for his for that as well. So put that there. Where were we? I know we had people floating in and out. Sorry, guys. Just nature of being in business for yourself. We answer the phone, don't we? So that's where it is. Yeah, guys. Let's do the conga. We're going to do the blue mat. I know there's not a great deal of people in, but it is quite early. It's only 9:20 on it. What day is it today? On a Wednesday morning. 9:20. And Carthor, thank you. Thank you. Morning, Tom. Sorry if you've had to sit through me telephone calls. It's just had a couple this morning. So morning, Tom. So guys, let's do the mat. We have on the mat. Ooh, this morning I've got this on course, and this is going to be really fast. Because we all know this is why you all tune in. Because you're all competitive. And anyone who says it's not competitive, methinks you are not exactly saying all the truths on that one. So let's just have a quick tot up and see where everyone is. 10:19 a.m. here. Oh, it's yes, 9:19 here. You must have a delay on your transmission. 9:19 here. 9:19 here. Not at all. Where's my marker? Oh, it's this item. So, gentlemen, it is the 17th today. 17th of December. This is how committed I am being to this. Have you seen how many streams I've done so far this month? And I think there's one missing off here as well because I had to cut it short, so I unlisted that one. But yeah, there's quite a few streams on here this month already. So let's have a quick tot up. We've got MK on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Has anybody seen anything of MK? I need to text him actually, message him to see if he's feeling a lot better because it's been really not good. So we've got MK on 4. We've got Andy on 1, 2, 3 and a bit with Carthor. So 4. We've got Carthor on 1, 2. He's on 2. Then we've got Zola Bud on 1. We've got Rusty Russ, simply the best. Rusty Russ is the best. On 1 as well. And we've got Chillin' Ratlax on 1. And we had a newcomer yesterday, which was Nick Cake. And good morning, Nick, if you're in chat, on the 1. So that really, it was, you probably didn't miss it. It was a very quick stream. I didn't mean to go live. In fairness, Carthor, I was just messing around with some settings with my Streamlab. You know, with the with this thing as I was setting it up. And I'm messing around with some settings, and I was doing things in OBS, and I pressed go live by mistake because I was trying to set the thing up, and I went live, and we had Nick come in chat virtually instantly. I think it was one of those that I pressed, they were in, and it was like, oh, so I thought I would just give Nick a honourable mention. They don't actually come in chat an awful lot, but I do know them, and they watch more or less every stream that I do. I know they must be something wrong with them to catch every stream that I do, but they are an avid fan, and I know none of you guys really know them, but I know them. They live reasonably local to me, so it is a friend of mine as well. But they do catch, and they've been an excellent supporter of me for a long time now, before YouTube days. But yeah, as soon as I went live, they were in chat, and they went, "Oh, I'm first." I went, "I'm not actually streaming." So they got an honourable mention for yesterday's, but it was a bit my mistake. But I thought, do you know what? I've gone live. They were first in. My face cam was up, and I didn't even realise it was up. I'm beavering away down on the desk, and the face cam led. So it's just a good job. I didn't do it an hour earlier when I was semi-naked doing it, because that probably would have been a different type of stream. I'd have to go out back and get in hot tub and do a hot tub stream. We know what it's like. We know what it's like. So yeah, Nick Cake, if you're there, hello and good morning. But anyway, let's do this one. Let's do this one. So we did, and it wasn't Phil from Oldham Repairs. I know he keeps trying. It wasn't even Andy from Sweden Egg Rabbits, and it wasn't even Jake. James was in first thing, but not until the face cam. So the rule is after the face cam, and it wasn't even me. So the first one in this morning was, and I don't think this will surprise too many, I'm going to not hide it because he deserves all the glory. There we go. So we've now got Carthor on 3. Not 1, not 2, but 3. 3! Quickly on the heels of the other 2 creators, which are simply everybody's ravens, being Andy. And then we've got MK, as we all know, which is Marching Kangaroos. And they're 2 on 4. And we've got Carthor on 3. So that's where it all is today. So we've got it hotting up for the title. But gents, I will stress. Count again. I missed one, have I? Have I missed one? Oh, is this going to be a recount? Let's have a look. So I've got Carthor on 1, Carthor on 2, Carthor on 3. Oh, Carthor on 4! If I'm being honest, I think that is actually a true 4 as well. Because I think this is before I put the rule in about face cam. And I think Andy was prior to face cam, you were post face cam on there. But we're gonna share that one. So 4. That's 3-way title fight. This is gonna go down to the wire, just like the Marina circuit with Lando, Oscar, and Max. Who's going to come out? Who's going to come out? We've got 2 Swedes and a Welshman on there. Oh, we've got 3 Swedes if you want to count Andy as a Swede. There we go. So we've got a bit of competition there. Bit of competition. 3-way fight now. 3-way title fight. Thinking selling the rights to Barry Hearn. See if it'll get it live on Sky Sports. We could do a big reveal. 3 o'clock in the morning. LA. Everything else. Do it like that. Who's going to win? Don't know. Anything for Christmas. But let's see where it all pans out. We've certainly got a stream on Sunday. If anybody doesn't know about it, the stream on Sunday, which is the big charity stream, we're expecting well over 1,000 people joining that throughout the stream. We've got some cracking creators, JFix, myself. Well, that's it really. Cracking creators. We'll leave it at that. We've got Andy from Swindon Electronic Repairs. We've got MK Fix, and we've got the Rusty Russ himself on the 21st, 5:30 p.m. UK time for charity. It's going to be hopefully it's going to be a cracker. So we've got that coming as well. So I've got a few more streams floating about as well. So we'll put that camera back on here. The dog's thinking, why the hell am I still not gone for a walk? You stupid man. And then we'll see where today's going to go. So I have waffled far too long. 26 minutes. I've waffled 26 minutes. Wow. There's nothing up there, dog. I don't know what you can see up there. There's nothing up there at all. So, ladies, we and gents and peeps and hamsters and goldfish, we are going to do a couple of things this morning. I've got a PC sat on the floor down here that we are... sorry about that. Oh, God, this is... I have to remember which one this is. Oh, yeah. I think we diagnosed this. Maddie, what's wrong, darling? Up. I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't know what's wrong. No, that's the microphone. It's not that. It's not that. Come on. You need to start. No. It's not dinner time yet. No. Go to bed. Go lay down. I know you're after Falcon, aren't you? Go lay down. I know what it is. Oh, we have a big beast of a computer. This is the one we diagnosed. What can you smell? No, go away. You're going to run over back chair. This is the one we diagnosed on stream on, what is it saying? Monday, I think we did this. And we diagnosed this one Monday, and it was basically the motherboard. So the motherboard has cuddle time. I know. Do you know what? She's an amazing dog, Tom. She generally makes an appearance. But she's, I'll tell you why, and I'm going to show you why. That's what she wants. Ooh, motherboard's falling on this. She wants to play with ball. That is all she wants, is ball. Up, stand up. And she just wants to play with ball. Right, take it to your bed. Go on, bed. She's run over this morning. She was partying last night. Yeah, so this one's a motherboard issue. So we're going to strip this down. We've got a motherboard. We've got some RAM to put in it, and then we're just going to transplant everything over. Hopefully Windows will play ball and it's not BitLocker. If it's BitLocker, we're going to have a conversation with the customer and do that. I ain't got room, Tom. Not in my little orifice. Not in my little orifice to be able to do that. So I've just not got the room to throw the ball in here, unfortunately. Now she will be going out, but I generally take her around lunchtime for a good run and whatnot. I'm fortunate where I live. I've got a field straight at the back of the house, so fortunate that we can go on there. But she's so ball obsessed. Ball. If you broke into my house, as long as you don't touch her toys and do that, but she'll just trip you up by chasing ball. That's literally all she will do. So without further ado, let's crack in and get some work done, because it is 9:30 and I've got so much on. I've still got another 4 or 5 builds to do, and I think everyone heard I'm closing on Friday for any incoming work, and I'm not working past Monday lunchtime. When's everyone else finishing for Christmas? Is everyone finishing this week, or is it all next week? I'll probably just tidy a few bits up next week, but yeah, my plan is not to work and get stuff out at the door. But I've got that much stuff to get on with anyway. I'm probably gonna. Oh, can't get it out. I'm probably gonna. How many times do you end up pulling connector out with those? I'm probably gonna end up working anyway into the next few days, just to get stuff cleared up, because I don't like anything in the house over Christmas, or in my office over Christmas, should I say. I like stuff out that way and done. Plus, it just means that people can have their machines back over at festive period if they need it. Right, I'm just going to give this a quick suck because, oh, dog, go away. She's laid under my chair. You're going to get run over. Away. Sorry, guys. She's laying right under my chair, and it's a wheelchair, and if I run backwards and not knowing she's there, I tend to run over her. Yeah, this computer's a bit dirty. I can't remember what I was saying. Yeah, I like to make sure people's got their get some more snips there about it. Just like to make sure everyone's got it back, because it's a busy time of year for people doing whatever they need to do. They're spending time in the house or whatever. So just want to make sure people's got back what they need to get back. And I like stuff out that way. I don't tend to hold on to stuff anyway. I tend to work on a 1 to 2 day turnaround for the vast majority of my things. So it's normally a pretty speedy process for most people anyway. To get them. So this one is going to be simply board out, new board in, all components in, put it into Windows, installing motherboard. I think it's the same motherboard, so it might not even need drivers installing. And I'm hoping, oh gosh, dusty as hell. I'm hoping it's just a case of swapping one in and out. Yeah, she shouldn't want to go out. She went out this morning. She wants to play. That's what it'll be, Tom. That's Kawasaki. Sorry. Yeah, she'll want into that to just go out and play.
PCDD, you little shit.
Morning, HC. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am a little shit. So look, I'm going to try and close between Xmas and New Year. Let's see the customer say about that. Yeah, I changed my answer phone message on my phone to say I'm now closed until whatever day in January, unless it's mega urgent sort of thing. And I do stress it must be urgent. Please leave me a message if it's urgent. And you still get people ringing up and going, I'm stuck on level 14 of whatever. Can you help me out? And you just think that's not urgent. That's not urgent. But one person's urgent is another person's not, I suppose, isn't it? Start the new... Oh, morning, big gamer. Not seen your name before. Good morning. Welcome to the channel. We're a friendly bunch here. So welcome. Yeah, start the new year with a clean slate. I think it's always nice. I try and do that on a weekly basis, if I'm being honest. I don't like stuff hanging around. If you looked at my reviews online, I've got probably over 700 5-star reviews. I've got nothing other than 5-star reviews. Not that I'm showing off, but I do pride myself in customer service. But one thing which is apparent is that a lot of customers do like it because it's speedy. And they do appreciate the time frame and everything else which is involved is normally 1 to 2 days. Rather than, unless I'm waiting for some parts and you've got to wait for couriers. But yeah, 1 to 2 days for I would say a good 90% of my jobs. And in today's society, I think time is valued more than a lot of things. HC, let me see. Interesting Things 963. Sorry, I missed that one. Good morning, Interesting Things 963. Again, don't recognise your username, but that means absolutely zippity-doo-dah because I've got the world's worst memory at these things. So, yeah. wonder if I can get onto. Don't know if it's zoomed out enough. We'll try and sit on there, so at least you guys can see a little bit on there as well. And I'm in top corner. Yeah, welcome. We returned the favour to Andy yesterday, by the way, while he was on the phone, and then I pointed out. Did you get Andy with it? I got caught this morning by Carthor. He decided to to do it, and I just managed to hit mute in time. I did that, but yeah, I've been caught out many a time, as you know, cows, as you know. Oh, thank you very much. I've got a subscription alert come through. Oh, thanks, thanks. Interesting things. Thank you very much. That is the first time out of my 280 subscribers, because I don't have a lot, and I am chasing 300 for Christmas, guys. 300 would be amazing for me, because I've only been doing this 3 months for Christmas. Before Christmas, that would be awesome. But yeah, thanks for subscribing. Yeah, the reviews on Google and Facebook. So I've got a few on TripAdvisor, but yeah, people don't generally post to that exactly the same. And Trustpilot as well. Got some on there as well. But yeah, it's predominantly Google because of the way. So let me turn this on again. One second, guys. If you're wondering what this is a £5 Hoover off AliExpress, and I've had it about 4 years. It's USB-C rechargeable, and you can just see the dust it collects. It's just brilliant for the cost. It just lasts ages. Yeah, they're all genuine reviews as well. Been built up over a number of years, but I think the Google reviews have only been over the last 7-8 years, something like that. Where Google's really been pushing it more and more, so it's not a particularly long period on that one. Facebook probably couple of years longer. But yeah, with Google, you get no control over it, because Google, if you make an inquiry on Google and you press the call button, Google then will email you a link to say what did you think, or send you a pop-up or whatever it is to say what do you think to this business. So it's not like you can even fudge them. In any way, shape or form. It's a lot more genuine. So I like Google for that. And if somebody give me a negative review, I take it on board. I don't get it right every time, and I don't think people do. So knowing where you're going wrong for a lot of businesses is more important to me than where I'm going right. Yes, it's nice to be told I'm going right, but it's the ones where you're going wrong, because they're the ones which really affect your business. They're the ones which affect your income, affect your reputation, and affect your business going forward. So I think where you're going wrong, to me, is a lot more important than where I'm going right. But that's my view on it. Right, I'll just get this motherboard out. Amazon came last night, and make sure there's no address on there. No, there's not. And just left this this packaging on the doorstep for everyone to see in the pouring rain. And I was out at the quiz last night in fancy dress, and I did win the fancy dress. I will say, gent, I won the fancy dress. Went to the quiz last night, the monthly quiz, and there must have been 200 people there. Very busy last night. 200-300 people there last night. Very busy. We probably get less than 100 normally. So it was Christmas one. So I walked in, and I'd got the full Santa beard on, the Santa glasses, the hat. I'd got my Santa suit, everything. Full Santa outfit, everything like this. I walked in, and I was greeted with nobody in fancy dress. I think they thought I'd come to do a Santa, whatever, you know, sit kids on my knee and rock them and things like that. So I walked in, and I just said to Emma, who works behind the bar, I went, I thought this was fancy dress. She went, it is, but nobody's covered it apart from you. And then when I spoke to her later, I said, I can't believe nobody's coming in fancy dress. She said, no, but Joss did say, Well, it looks like he's won fancy dress because nobody else has turned up. I went, there's no competition. But I was sat there, bright red suit and everything on. But did I care? No, did I? It's like I keep saying to you guys, don't it? If you follow me streams, you've got to laugh about the small stuff, because if you let the small stuff get you down, you've got no hope dealing with big stuff. So there we go, guys. There we go. Morning chill. Sorry, I did see you pop in chat. I was just halfway through a story. You know me and stories. Morning manga 99. Good to see you again, guys. And welcome all. You've missed the Matt thing this morning. That was Carthor this morning. If you're just wondering who's managed to get on there, it was our very own Carthor. We did have a surprise one yesterday, which I was saying to Carthor on the 16th that Carthor's actually tying for the lead now with four, same as Andy and MK. So it's three-way title fight. But we did have Nick come in yesterday on the 16th by accident, because I was setting my stream deck up, my new stream deck, and I pressed go live by mistake, and I went live, and they just happened to must have been floating at the same time, and happened to get in straight away. It was quite it surprised me, in fairness, when they came in and did that. So we've got Carthor on 4 now on that one. I've scrolled up chat. Not missed anyone, have I? No. Mick, we've got a Mick in. I don't know who Mick is, but hello, Mick. Is that cows? I don't know. Swindon, chill and relax. Interesting things. Manga. There we go. Good morning. Right, so I will unpack this. I've had to buy a little GPU bracket as well, because again, if anybody's remembering, this is the one where GPU was sagging quite a lot. I think there was a centimetre or half a centimetre, 3/4 of a centimetre gap between where the card started in the board here and where it finished in the board. But I did another one yesterday. That was a really nice one. That had a 4090 in it. And that had similar sag, but even the back bracket. So I took the card out and remounted the card, and it was still like it. I think that one was maybe the chassis which was bad on that one. I didn't stream that one because I was. It was a big PC, that one. That was a 7900 X3D and a 4090 and whatnot. So not this one. I have got a very nice 5070 Ti to build today, and I've got another 2 to build tomorrow. I'll probably get around to another one today, in fairness. I've also got a Mac. We're going to be working on a Mac if I get this PC done, which is not on the floor. That's just come in from a regular customer, and he wants that just stripping down and cleaning. So nothing too major on that one, but a little bit of something else to do on there. Now, customer opted for, I don't want to say a basic board, but a more budget friendly board on this one. We've got a A520M 8 Pro board, not a high-end board, but it meets the purpose, really. It powers, it takes RAM, it takes a graphics card, it takes that. It is an older graphics card that she's got, so she doesn't really need the extra bandwidth and things like that. Or she's, well, we're upgrading her today to 32 gigs of RAM, so she is upgrading the RAM a little bit. But yeah, apart from that, it's all good. And we'll pop the CPU in. Give that a clean off first, actually, because it is a bit grubby with it being a dusty case. My little favourite brush. Give it a brush out. Oh, dope. Chill. Did you see the message I've sent you on Discord, by the way? I have been stung, guys. I'm going to have a rant here, and it's a Wednesday morning rant. I've ordered something from AliExpress. Chill's ordered the same. I've paid £140 for, it's a power supply. Mentioned it several times. Looks brilliant power supply. I've had Customs contact me, or Royal Mail contact me, who's delivering it this morning, and they've stung me for £50 VAT and import tax, which fair dues, put £50 on a £140 item. It's more than a third of its value. So £50. What really does sting, and you can't get out of this, I've been charged £12.50 by Royal Mail as an admin fee. £12.50. That, I think, is wrong because you cannot not pay that £12.50. You can't, I can't say, well, I don't want to pay that, I'll do it this way. They are forcing people to pay that if they want the goods. And I find that extortionate. For an online system, which is fully automated, £12.50. I can catch a train from the city I live in to Leeds, which is a fair train journey away. And I got one the other week and it cost me £8 for a train journey return. But Royal Mail want to charge me £12.50 for an automated system taking a payment. I don't know how they quantify it. It's extortionate. I mean, I've paid it because you don't have any choice, but don't mean you've got to agree with it, does it? Totally disproportionate, that. And you're just a close consumer. It's like going to a concert, isn't it, and them charging you £10 for a beer. They just know they've got you back short and curly if you want a beer or whatever. It's just not good. But yeah, £12.50. So in total, £62 it's cost me to buy something at £140. So nearly 50% of its value have gone to either taxes or charges. 50% extra on taxes or charges. And they wonder why British economy is on its backside. Wonderful. But hey, I'm not going to moan anymore. Let's get the young lady's cooler. Cooler. I'm just going to stick my head outside and just blow this off because I don't want filling me dust in my face. Yeah, just got you over a barrel, Tom. It's, I mean, I don't mind paying it because I know we all need to pay into the system. It's the Royal Mail one which gets me. I can put up with tax and import charges because you don't get charged it when you buy it. So I understand that. It was just the £12.50. Just niggled me a little bit. Didn't know if they said, I don't know, there's a £5 admin fee on there. Fair dues. It's an automated sim, but yeah, £12.50. Can't do it. Yeah, so chill. You've got chargers coming. I think I sent you my screenshot this morning on Discord. If you have a look, yeah. Don't think it will. Time. Oh no, oh my god, not good. FFS, yeah, it is. It is. They are extracting the urine on their mang. Yes, about 20 years maybe until the problem's solved. Light noise. I think you're talking to him, so that's okay. Yeah, a barrel makes your AliExpress purchases. Yeah, 135 quid, isn't it, for cut off? I mean, the VAT and everything else on there, but just the you've then got to count Royal Mail putting £12.50 on it. Somebody did say when I looked at it online this morning, if you get delivered by TNT delivery, it's 20 quid admin fee. I mean, that's even worse. Yeah, adding it to all import charges. Yeah, Consignia, isn't it? It used to be. Was that them or was that Royal? Or was that British Gas? Can't remember. Yeah, it's cows. It's just crazy. Morning, Dave. Morning, Dave. Morning, Dave. Morning, Dave. Morning, Dave. We were just on about your neck of woods. Me travelling to Leeds on the train, saying I can travel to Leeds cheaper than I can get an admin fee on Royal Mail. Right, let's stick a bit of this thermal compound on here. So we put the good stuff on. We have some Thermalright thermal compound. So we'll stick a bit of this on here. And as we all know, it is the perfect amount of thermal paste. Very quick spread. Zoop. I'm excited to get my little Stream Deck up and running, because when I was playing with it yesterday, Stream Deck that is, it did look really Anybody who's got one, they'll appreciate it. But I think it'll just make it so much easier, which is what it's designed to do. But Chill, I know you sent me them bits and bobs yesterday. I didn't have a problem. I just plugged it in, downloaded the plugin for the thing, and started configuring it. It just confused me a little bit to which ones I needed where, and so on. But yeah, went in no real issues at all. Cracky, that contrast is terrible. I have got thermal paste on there, gents. All I've done is just spread it out a bit. Consignia was Royal Mail holding a... Yeah, that was it, Consignia. It's now called IDS. All right. Sorry. Is that right, Tom? FedEx charged £40. £40. Wow. It's exploitational. Absolutely exploitational. I mean, they're getting paid for a delivery service. So if there's a small amount to take an additional charge, I appreciate that because there's processing costs, things like that. But £40, that is profit. That is equivalent to a restaurant charging a service charge and not giving it to the waiting and kitchen staff or whoever. They're keeping it all for themselves, and that's absolutely appalling. It's daylight robbery, Dave. It's crazy. I was just saying that in total, £62 I'll pay on a £140 item from AliExpress. £62 in either tax or charges. I mean, there'll be a delivery element as well. If you take that out of there, let's say they've been charged, I don't know, £15 for delivery or £20 for delivery. So you then start saying I've paid £80 in theoretical charges on a £120 item. So yeah, it's completely and utterly disproportionate. Disproportionate. They got your wife last week very harsh. She said, oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, I can appreciate delivery companies must be up against it because of the cost of everything is skyrocketing for transportation, from fuel to energy to wages to everything. But come on, let's be honest, guys. Should it be me paying, or should it be? I suppose if it's just the business paying, we pay as a consumer anyway, don't we? So there's no way of escaping it. Everyone just wants their pound of flesh off the end user, don't they? That's a realistic thing on it. I'm not going to put RAM in just yet because I've got 2 sets of RAM, and I just want to see which is going to be best for. We've got some. I don't know how to put it. I see. Oh, we've got two nice sets of RAM. We've got some Corsair RGB 3200 megahertz RAM. That's a 32GB kit. Oh, we've got some Dominator RGB Platinum Pro, which is that's an 8-piece kit. That's actually that's not going to work because that's 16 gig. Oh, gents, just bear me 2 ticks because I have somebody at the door. So I'll just put this on. I need to mute for this. I'm sorry, guys. PC repairs, how can I help? You did, yes, it's sat on the side ready for you. Yeah, you can do, no problem at all, it's all ready for you. All right, see you soon, bye-bye now. Right, sorry guys. Yeah, thanks for that, iShip. iShip. So guys, we are now back on to here. And we will zoom out. What have I missed? Have I missed anything? Oh, it's Falcon. Morning, Falcon. Sorry, morning, Phil. Who was number one? Who was number one with Carthor this morning? Carthor was number one this morning. My Corsair RAM I have, yes. China started sending camera lenses via Switzerland to avoid import taxes. Well, funny enough, the power supplies come via Holland. I don't know why it's come via Holland. So it's been sat in Holland for a week at their depot. So no idea why it's done that. Yeah, the Netherlands, that's where it's been. It must be an international swap over or something then, Carthor, for your stuff to go there also. And then on to UK. Is that a GPU? Not too sure. No, GPU sat over there if you're referring to this. The thing I've ordered is a power supply. Yeah, we are, well, we're rebuilding this one. This having a new motherboard and RAM and so on. Showing his big one. See you later. Oh, see you later, whoever's going. Joseph, sorry about that. So yes, we are back up to date. Sorry guys, one thing about working from home with a business, you get people coming. So we are good on there. Let's get this in its case now. So that's why I'm not putting the RAM in yet. Might as well actually, because I'm going to be putting these two pieces in. So we'll put these in. This is a 32 gig piece, so we'll sling these in now. She's having the RGB one because that Dominator one is only 16. She's having 32. So we'll get these in. Put it in the correct way would work.
That was the happiest day of my life.
Thank you, Ralph. Very
Another piece in. Click, done. So that's that. We'll get the power CPU, ATX power. Put it. Oh, we've got Falcon playing the noises for us all to listen to. Thanks, Falcon. Thanks for that. It's always good to have Falcon. My dog is desperate. She brings customers the balls. We've got a toy box, and she just systematically empties the blinking toy box throughout the day. So I spend more time refilling the. I think this is the same board. Just going to double check the I/O shield is exactly the same, and it's not. They must have modified it. It's a different I/O shield. Oh, goodness. Oh, that one. That one, what I was showing to my colleague, that was, to my customer, was a, what she had in that one. They've got a 2 terabyte SSD fitted in that one. That was just a PC, that one. And a reinstall of Windows and what have I done? Something else on that one. I've done quite a lot this week. They kind of all basically blur into one, but I think that one was a 2 terabyte SSD fitted in there. They'd got a nondescript Chinese SSD in it, 2 terabyte, and it was bringing the system down. But they're a gamer as well, so A, they'd overfilled the SSD, which is common, and then B, they'd got loads of hacks and cheats on it. So yeah. I've got somebody just pull up in the drive. I think this is just a collection, this for a hard drive, so there shouldn't be too many minutes. freezing outside. He's brought me another one to do date recovery on. Gosh, it is cold. I'm going to put my heater on, chat. Feels like it's about 5 degrees out there. Absolutely freezing. Right, let's see if we can get this stuck in here. Where's the little catch? The little catch on the outside. We'll get that plugged in because it makes life so much easier. I'll do it that way. See if we can get this arranged neatly onto the IO without anything bending. We are there. Get a few screws plugged in. That's better. So, I was in the shops the other day, and do you know how people complain that they put Christmas stuff in shops far too early? I cannot believe it. That, and you might think I'm being a bit cynical here, but they've got Valentine's stuff in the shops. They've got Valentine's presents for the wife in the shop already. Couldn't not believe it. I mean, that's February, for goodness sake. That's February. They've got Valentine's stuff in the shops. I went down the cleaning aisle. They've got ironing boards, irons, all sorts. I mean, who on earth wants to see that straight away? Only joking. I know it's misogynistic. I'm really sorry. I try and do an offensive joke once a day. But joking apart, guys, they've got stuff for Pancake Day as well. They've got flour and eggs. Flour and eggs. Yeah, jokes don't get any better. We need to set that one out because that's it wrong alt. And you're not going to believe in that, do we? Because that will make the computer not very well. If we leave a standoff in the wrong place. God, that's tight. Can't get that in there. It's like a Yorkshireman buying around that, so tight. Morning, Dave. Gold fingers. Oh, Mookie. And Smitty da goat.
PCDD, you little shit.
Good morning. Morning, Russ. Morning, Russ. Rossy Russ.
PCDD, you little shit.
Gotta get dressed. Gotta get dressed. Morning, Ross. Ah, dear me. Morning, Russ. Oh. Morning, Smitty. Not seen your name in here before. Good morning, good morning, good morning. My fingers are freezing. Wait. Right, sorry, Smitty. Reason why not a better CPU, it's customer's existing CPU. It's a 5700G, so it's a motherboard swap on this one. She wanted to keep a CPU. She's trying to keep cost down. Existing case, existing CPU. This one is just a RAM and motherboard. Motherboard had blown, so new motherboard in, and she's upgrading the RAM from, I think, 8 to 32 gig on that one. Twins, we are twins. We are twins. Far too cold in here to take me hoodie off. These nipples could cut glass, I tell you. It's that cold in here. Can't tell the difference when we take a shirt off. Do you know what? I think you would be able to. I've certainly got the moves. He's got the pecs. Yeah, that's the thing. He's got a six-pack. I've got a keg. It's just not a pretty sight, this. Not a pretty sight at all. I remember when I went sunbathing on beach, took my top off, and Greenpeace came and tried to get me back in sea. They thought I'd beached. It just weren't good. Weren't good at all. The beaches, you put sun cream all over, you roll over a couple of times, and you look like a Swiss roll. You're just covered in sand. It just sticks to every orifice. I don't get that at all. Don't get that at all. But anyway, I digress again. So yes, we are just doing this. We have a very nice system after I've done the Mac, which is the next job to do. We've got a Mac to strip and do next, and Macbook 2017, the one with the touch bar. If anybody's interested in that, we're going to be doing that next, time permitting. And then we've got Might do a full build on stream. Got a something don't quite feel right. So you use your left hand. Yeah, I think that's gone in now. Oh no, that's why. That is just caught. I knew it didn't feel right. One of the little tiny, you know, the really sharp, razor sharp things, what they sharpen so you can cut yourself really well on the IO shield at back. It was just bending down. They're all bending down. Oh, IO shield fell out. Surely there's got to be a better way than these IO shields are going in. They're just not. They're just not very good. They don't fit very well. They don't clip in. I'm sure there's a technique. I've only been doing it 30 years and I still haven't found technique. That's better. It's gone in. It's still not gone in right. There's so many of these little things just bending in its way. Do you know what? I'm going to screw it and send it. I think that's it. I think that is it. Does it really feel like Christmas for anybody as yet? Is it an older person's thing where it don't feel like Christmas until Christmas Eve anymore? I don't know if it is. My dog's all excited. And do you know what gets me? I work all year really, really hard, as you see. I work all year to spend loads of money on Christmas presents, making Christmas what it is, you know, buying presents for everybody, making sure everything's right. And the fat sod with the beard always gets all the recollection. But I suppose it's my fault for marrying her. We'll go back onto correct camera. It won't feel like Christmas until post Xmas. Yeah. I honestly think with Christmas, you get there and you go, yeah, it's not quite felt like Christmas. I have been working out some questions for the challenges on Sunday, the creator challenges on Sunday, and I've been working out some questions. So I've been researching some Christmas facts, and I can't tell you what they are, but oh my God, there's some weird Christmas facts out there. What I'm going to post to the creators to gain them some extra time for the tasks we have in store for them, but I can't say much because they will know. But some interesting Christmas facts floating about. I'm a Scrooge. Are you really? I bet you're not. I bet you're not a Scrooge. I bet you're just careful. Hello from Arizona. Wow. Good 6 hours difference, is it? I think that's what Rusty told me. He was in California. So I don't know if Arizona is near California, but yeah, good 6 hours. 6 hours on 10. So 16, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. 3:50. I was going to get there. I thought it's 4 o'clock. So yeah, 5 hours. Good afternoon then. I hope you're doing well, sir. And I hope your weather is better than ours. I was just saying, in the UK, it is cold, dreary and wet. Bit like me, really. But yeah, freezing today. Freezing. But I was talking to Russ at the weekend, and he was saying it was about 50 Fahrenheit, which I think we worked out to about 10 degrees C. So probably not much better than the UK, really. But it just feels really, really cold today. And if you're wondering what we're doing, please don't ask, because I ain't got a clue either. Just building or finishing off. Putting a new motherboard and RAM in this PC, but just trying to do everything with one arm, just to set a challenge for myself more than anything else. Those are going to have to pull round to there because they won't fit in. So I'm going to put cables round. Let's reroute them through that hole there. Why can't motherboard manufacturers put everything in the same place? That would be so much simpler. Bit of a moaning mood today, aren't I? I think it's PMT. Pre-motivational tension, I think that's what it is. Or post-motivational tension. That's it, got it in all. Plus on the outside, as always, negative on the inside. I can't see chat whilst I'm doing this, so I really do apologise. Oh, You know, it's like getting big things in small holes. Well, some of us do. How many degrees? It is. Are you talking to me? Sorry. It is 50. I would say today it's probably outside somewhere around 3 to 4 degrees outside centigrade. It is really, really cold, and it's wet, and there's a bit of a breeze as well, which obviously gives you the wind chill factor. Just not a pleasant experience. Flew to Vegas. Wow. I would love to be doing that on Christmas Day. I've only spent Christmas away once. Went to Lapland a few years ago and went on the 23rd to Lapland and did Christmas Day. Woke up Christmas Day in the Elf Hotel and went to the Ice Hotel for Christmas Day. And that was, if nobody's ever done Lapland, I know some. Well, that one's not even used. Why is that one plugged in? There's only one hard drive. Don't need that one. So I'll just use that one. Yeah, flew to Lapland and did Christmas in Lapland. And what a spectacular place! What a spectacular place it is. We went to the Ice Hotel on Christmas Day, which was just absolutely awesome. And then did is it a skidoo? I don't what them. No, snowmobile ride. Wow, they're quick. They are so quick. Went on a snowmobile trek, and there was I think 4 snowmobiles, and the big kids, obviously the adults, get to control their own. But there's just 2 kids and the red key and a black key. So you use your black key all the time, which restricts you down to 10 kilometers an hour. So it's nice and sedate. And we got to this frozen lake, which was huge, probably about 3 kilometers across. And the instructor says, if you want, we'll change keys, and anybody who wants to go, we'll have a blast across this lake. Wow, they are quick. The acceleration on them. I'm not a motorbike person, but I would imagine it's similar to what you get on a motorbike. But it's constant twilight, so it's darkish anyway. And going across this frozen lake, the acceleration was just something else. Absolutely something else. It could fly. Really, really was impressive. Oh, we've got an M2 drive. That's what I'm thinking of. So that's why you get an M2 drive in. Did that, but yeah, I bet Vegas was nice. Well, let me get my telephone now. Just need to confirm this payment's gone through from this business who are picking up later today, and yep. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Vegas. I bet that's nice this time of year. I was debating whether to do it. Daughter said to me, "Do you fancy going to Vegas?" I can't say I fancy it, or not, because I think you go to Vegas for one thing, don't you? You go for the kind of I won't say the high life, but you go for the showmanship of Vegas. I would have thought, which is the the flashing lights and everything else. And I don't know whether, because I'm quite a quiet, shy person, if you gathered from my streams, I don't talk a lot. I keep myself to myself. So I don't know if it's my cup of tea. 12.7 C at 3:17 a.m. It'll warm up to 23 degrees C later. It's 13 degrees C now. Wow. That is a bit warmer than here, but it's still 23. That's envious of. My best friend lives in Athens. Well, he's in Barbados at the moment. He's a captain of private yachts. He's on a billionaire's yacht. He's a captain, and oh, I tell a lie. I tell a lie. It's his birthday today. I need to ring him. He's back. He's back for his birthday, so he is back from Barbados. So I do need to ring him. But he was saying it was nice where he was the other day when I was speaking to him on FaceTime. Yeah, it was quiet when we went for our flight as well, Dave. Oh, have we got a subscriber as well? Thank you for subscribing. Whoever subscribed, I didn't see who subscribed. Really, really sorry. Thank you. Oh, My Favourite Tech. Thanks for that. Thanks for that, My Favourite Tech, for hitting the subscribe button. Really do appreciate that. I'm chasing 300 subs, in fairness, guys, for Christmas. So that's my target. Being ever such a small subscribing myself, and we'll give you an update of where I am. I'm on 282, so I need another 18 subs before the big fat man comes to empty his sack on the living room floor. But in fairness, that's just next door neighbour. 12th seat in my kitchen and won't be rising. It's not good, that. Not unless I start cooking, yeah. We just, normal holiday, sunbathe in the daytime and eat at night, and yeah. Well, I'm not a big gambler either. I'm not a big gambler. I know people who's been, blink, that needs shifting as well. I know people who's been to Vegas. My nephew did it a few years ago, and he did Hollywood and Vegas and places like that on a package tour. He did it by himself, and he thoroughly enjoyed it. He said he won't go back because a lot of it, he said, when you see it on TV, isn't necessarily like you would see it in real life. Like the Hollywood sign, for example, isn't what you would see normally, like you would expect on television. But yeah, I don't know if anybody's been to see the Hollywood sign. He said it was a bit of a, not a disappointment, but it's just a sign on a cliff, I suppose, isn't it? Ultimately, you just see it for a bit like seeing Big Ben or like that. It's just like what it is, part of the landscape. I think we're good enough to put GPU in here and see if it'll post, because we should have everything else wide up there. Do you think it's going to be a white Christmas? I remember everybody every year betting massive snowdrifts, days of school. I don't think it will. We tend to in UK now get snow later on. We don't tend to get it as early as we used to. It's kind of moving until mid to late January, February now, I would have thought, in the UK. Vegas is just like Blackpool with nicer casinos. Yeah, I think you're probably right there. I think you are probably right. I mean, ultimately, it's not the same grandeur, but it's variations on a theme, isn't it? 6 degrees. You're down in our neck of the woods there. As for a white Christmas, Phil, I don't know whether it will, but I would say, if I had to put my money on it, I would say not. Because it's rare that we get a white Christmas, because isn't it, snow's got to fall on the Met Office's rooftop, hasn't it, and settle for more than 30 minutes. I think that's what the class of white Christmas, or something like that. I'm sure somebody will know, but it is something like that. It's like that old saying, never meet your heroes in person. Once you see them in person, you just realise it's just normal stuff. Yeah, I agree. It's I think you're probably spot on there. I remember going to New York. I've told a story on here the other week about meeting some REM and whatnot. But I remember going to New York and being kind of awe-inspired by, wow, this steam coming out at roads, there's 4 million white cars, and it is like you see on the TV. And it was quite awe-inspiring. But I'm sure if I went back, being a bit older and a bit wiser, it would just be just a normal city, because it was the first kind of big place I'd ever been to. So yeah. It doesn't seem like winter at all. No, I don't think it does. I mean, just looking at it's just wet and dreary outside. Wet, dreary and cold. Carol on the Beeb said, just wet for Christmas. Is that Carol who's just going to get wet for Christmas? Is she open for something? We all like a bit of Carol Kirkwood, don't we? We all like a little bit of Carol Kirkwood. Until a few years ago when she got her personal photos leaked, and I'm not going to mention about her. But yeah, Carol's brill. She's a bit of a steadfast on BBC. If you're in the Midlands, there's no such thing as snow. You can always go to Snowdome in Birmingham, is it? That's good. I've been there a few times. Snowdome. They do a brilliant Christmas thing at the Snowdome, where it's a massive arena, probably similar size to, I don't know, a football pitch or something like that, and it's just a foot of snow all over. They put ramps there and things like that, and it's just like a winter wonderland in snow inside. That's pretty good in the Midlands. Are you in Sweden? All right, we've got a few people from Sweden. We've got Carthor, we've got MK, we've got yourself. I think there's somebody else as well from Sweden as well. Well, welcome. It's Billionaires Blackpool. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Adele would ever headline at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, but we can only hope, can't we? She's appearing one night only at Blackpool Pier. Adele. Yeah. Or Barry Manilow. Imagine them all appearing in Blackpool. I mean, big stars used to, going back in the day, and back in the 70s, the big stars which they were, and now they're just playing local Labour club. Here in North Sweden, you get snow. You get snow everywhere. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Expecting out TV licence to go up and thinking of putting adverts on now. Is that what they're doing? BBC? Putting out, they've been debating to put adverts on for a lot of years, haven't they? Snow don't. No, it's not the Milton Keynes ones. I've been to Birmingham one. I'm sure it is. It's one in Midlands somewhere. Because Milton Keynes would be a lot further for travelling for me. So dog's bringing me balls again. Let me get this GPU whilst we're doing this, because if not, I'll just sit and read chat all day. You know me, I don't get that done. Oh, Trump's suing him. Yeah. Is it something like 2 billion or something he's suing him for? Smalland, is that where it is? Have I pronounced that right? Smalland. I'm a Brummie, but I'm in Bedworth near Coventry. Ah. I used to be able to do a Brummie accent. I used to work with somebody from Wolverhampton, and that was my Brummie accent. I cannot do accents, so I do apologise if I've just offended everybody with a Brummie accent, but it's one of those, you do it like that. I think that's gone a bit more Scouse, hasn't it? Terrible on a UK, well, I'm terrible on any accent in fairness, but I give it my best shot. Not far from me, Mang. I'm in Rugby. Rugby's Milton Keynes area, is it? I don't know. This is one which didn't fit right. I'm world's worst person for directions. PCI slots in a slightly different place, so I'm going to have to take another bracket out. "45 minutes north of Milton Keynes." All right. There's a really good video about Milton Keynes, if that's such a thing. I think it's Milton Keynes. It was designed. If anybody doesn't know what Milton Keynes is, is it a town or a city? I can't remember. I think it's a city. But it was designed by a group of designers to be a modern 21st century city. So they designed it to be in grid patterns, but with grassed areas linking the subdivisions together. We gridded roadways through it. It's really difficult to explain, but it didn't work basically. And they're saying now, because of the way it's designed, it's probably one of the worst places you can live, because there's no central point because of the way it's been designed. And it was an absolute design nightmare. It was only designed back in the 70s or something like that. It's a relatively modern place to go or to be. I've never been to Milton Keynes, I will say. No, we're not going to be able to get this in because of cabling. Sorry, gents, I can't really show you this because I'm struggling to get the graphics card sat down here because of the cabling on here. What a nightmare. Push that. Now all of them are going to catch on the fan. Yep, that's catching on fan, so we need to see if we can shift them out of the way before we go any further, because that's not going to work. That is just not going to work. The joys of building a system. Let's see if we can pull them out of the way and keep them off the GPU fans. No good for tyre wear on one side because of all the roundabouts. Yeah, it is lots of roundabouts, Milton Keynes, isn't it? Because of the way it's been designed, because it's been designed in cubes and squares and whatnot. That's probably why it's got so many roundabouts as well. Oh, that one's got to pull through. No, that's that one. God, that's tight. And it's the one which I need to release because it's power supply there and it's holding wires in. And it's a bit pongy, this computer as well. I don't really want to get too close to it. I'm going to leave that there because that's not really in the way, because we'll tuck that down bottom at bracket in there. Forget beers, you want your tea and coffee. Yeah, you need something. Not all in Sweden is about IKEA. No, it's about meatballs as well, isn't it, in there, in ABBA. Is ABBA Swedish? Don't know. I don't think I've ever been to Sweden. No, I have. Where's the, what is it now? Oh, gosh, Nobel Peace Prize. Where's that presentation? I've been there for Nobel Prizes. Been to, because I've stayed in that hotel. Is that Sweden? Can't remember. MK is highly underrated. There is a great city centre and grid system. It's very logical when you're driving around at 70 miles, not 60. It kills your brake pads. Yeah, it was designed as a logical city, weren't it? But I don't know. They were just saying it weren't good. I've never been, so I don't know. But they were saying it's a bit disjointed because of the way it has been designed. ABBA is Swedish. That's all right then. Carthor's #1 fan. He'll be humming Waterloo all day now, and Ever Loser Wins and Chiquitita, that one. Every roundabout is 1 kilometre apart. Is that right? Is that a fact? Every roundabout is a kilometre apart. Minecraft's Swedish as well. I didn't know that. Did not know that. Do you know what? I'm going to try and attempt to butcher the Swedish language. So, can you tell me how to say Merry Christmas or Happy Christmas in Swedish? And I'm going to try my best to pronounce it, and you're going to have to score me out of 10. And if there's anybody out there with other languages, let's have a go at this, because I will try and butcher it for you. I'm not going to obviously do an accent, because I can't. But if you've got a specific way of saying Happy Christmas or Merry Christmas in your own language, type it in chat, and then you can score me on how well I pronounce it. I might take a couple of attempts, but type it in chat and I'll have a go. That might be that might be worth doing, because I think I will make a right ash of it. I have to stick my head under camera. That's still not wanting to play ball down there. This is a terrible design. Who on earth bought this motherboard? Oh, that's got in there. This is going to be tighter than nun's nuts, this. Right, we now know on those. Let's have a go then. Oh, that's easy. Good. Right, so we're going to go for Swedish first. Oh, wait there. Whoa. We've got a few coming. We've got a few coming through here. We'll do them in order that they appeared in chat. Let's have a Merry Christmas in Swedish. Just said it. Oh, wait. Oh, they're up here. So let's do the Swedish one. Is God Jul. God Jul. Is that God Jul? I've either just offended everybody in Sweden, or I've just wished them all Merry Christmas. So God Jul. So I need rating on that. And there was another one which somebody put on. So Merry Christmas in Sweden, yeah, down there. And Kawaza, I have been to no, not that one. God Jewel, got that one. Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas. Got that one, Mookie. I can just about do that one. Right, Carthor is Happy New. Oh my gosh, that is more difficult. So we've got a Carthor one's come with a. Now it's double T. We just pronounce that as got. Got nit ah. Got nit ah. Got nit ah. I don't know if that is anywhere near. So not sure on that one. And yes, every good square has its own house. Yeah, it has. It's got its own housing estate and parks, pubs, and etc. So it's built like a collection of little cubes, all kind of interacting into one big collection of a city. Jules is pronounced the same as Yule. Ah, right. So it's God Yule. God Yule. I am hoping that is right. Gemini can speak it for you on your phone. I'm not going to cheat, Phil. I'm not going to cheat. Multilingual. I'm multilingual. GPU, what Manga asked for. I really don't know. There's no sticker on the back. So I don't know what card it is. I'll have a look in Windows when we get it booted. I think from memory, it's a 20 series card. It's a Zotac, but there's no... Yeah, there's no serial number or anything on the back. There's a 678188 printed on the back, but I think that's just part of logos rather than anything else. And yeah, there's nothing on here. I think it might be actually older than a 20 series, thinking about it, because she did speak to me about maybe upgrading. But when I said graphics cards were several £100, it weren't conducive to what they wanted to do at the time, or spend, because we all know graphics cards are a fortune. I'll grab my box of screws and do this. But it is a big beast one. I mean, look at the size of it next to my finger. It's really thick. It's certainly a double on there. That's getting better. So God Yule, there we go. Are you Sweden as well? Kawazak 99. Are you? Is that where Ume is? God is pronounced good. Oh, so Good Yule. Good Yule. I'm getting there. Good Yule. I think I need a layer up. Got nipples. Mookie, just put some baubles on them and pretend you're a stripper. That's what I do. I do a bit of a twirl. Better. Good Yule. It will all be in the pronunciation. There used to be a program on TV back in the 80s in the UK called Hello Hello, spelt with A rather than H, and it was you wouldn't be able to do it today, but it was a comedy show about the French Resistance in France, and a great funny character called Gordon Kay was the actor, but they would put French accents on, and there was an undercover French policeman in there, and it would be Inspector Clouseau, terrible French accents. It's so insultive nowadays. But he would mispronounce words, and that was probably a good Freudian slip there. Mispronounce words all the time, and I bet that's what I'm doing. If you don't know what it is, just Google LO LO ALLO ALLO, and you will see the funny stuff on there. But yeah, we had the Fallen Madonnas with the big boobies, which was the ongoing joke throughout the entire series. I was probably earlier than that, early 80s. I would have thought actually, it was a bit of a thing. Now I'm from where? I've just seen what they call tough. Better. Oh, thank you. Interesting things. I'm getting better at the pronunciation. And I've just seen Kawazak 99. He's from Swindon in Wales. Some good people's come from Swindon in Wales. He's just down the road from Glasgow in northern Wales. Yeah, used to love it. Ume, nice place. Need a wet shave. Whip me on top. Saying Clouseau, I just had. I heard my head. A boom. Oh, Inspector Clouseau. Yeah. What was the psychic called? I can't remember now. And Pink Panther used to get in the thing. Ozzy! Hello, Ozzy! Ozzy! Come on, let's rip. If I go, whoa, we've got this. Ozzy!
Oi, you! Oi!
There we go. That's about as close as I'm going to get. Hey, worms! Good morning, worms! Good morning. Oh. I live in, but it's pretty close. Yeah. I'm not even going to pronounce that. That's why Andy talks in a Welsh accent. Yeah, that's exactly the way it is. Anyway, guys, let me plug this GPU in. We're going to see if we get a post on here. I'm not looking forward to this at all because of where that. Oh, we need to put some screws in. Where that bracket at the back is kind of forcing. I might need to undo her USB 3 plug for the front panel because I don't like how it is bending. But we will give it a go because we all know there's a little bit of flex on them. Get them two anchored in, and we'll get a big screwdriver down and tighten these up on here.
And when the doctor said I didn't have worms anymore, that was the happiest day of my life.
Thank you, Ralph. Very proud.
We're so proud of worms for getting rid of them. Yeah, Ralph Wiggum-esque. All right, we've got a tight GPU all sat into place. we're getting close to the testing here. I'm close to seeing if it will post. Okay, we've got those in. Let's move that out of the way. Let's move that out of the way. Let's move that out of the way. Put my Uncle Sorin screw box back. Stick it over there with Batman. And I need to turn that on so we can. Ooh, let me pull my thing off the shelf. I do need to tidy these wires up. Get an HDMI lead plugged in it, so we've got it on screen. We'll get that plugged in as well. iFalcon has not got it. Oh, iFalcon has got a command. iFalcon has got a command. I don't know what it is now. Naughty, naughty, I think iFalcons, isn't it? Exclamation Falcon. Does your special command still work at Falcon? It should do. Exclamation Falcon. Should still work. It should be. It should be. No idea where it is.
Naughty, naughty.
That should be Falcons. I still need to get Carthor's done, and there was another one I needed to as well. Can't remember which one it was. There was another one I wanted. Right, I'm just going to post it, guys, in the bottom right hand corner, which has just gone blank. That should be the PC if it posts. So we'll turn it on. So we've got RGB, woohoo, and we've got post lights.
That was the happiest day of my life.
Thank you, Ralph. Very grand.
Carthor's in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Carthor is in the building. So we have a green light. We've got a green light on GPU, which is just sat here. We've got all the thing LEDs disappeared, and we've got RGB spinning and flashing. With it being a new motherboard, it will be going through its watch me call it thingy bobs. So there we go. We need, yeah, I need a car. I have got one in mind. I've got one, and it's a wrote me post-it note over there. I have still got. I've still got me post-it note there for Carthor. So I have got one in mind for him. To do that. Yeah, that's that. So if anybody else wants one, just put a. Oh, we've got a post. Just put a comment in any of my videos. In any of my videos, put a comment on, and that's interesting. That was just coming up, and I'll see about getting you one on. Just put a comment in if you want a sound clip, and if you want a specific idea on a sound clip, let me know, and I'll see if I can get one sorted. They are a bit of a pain to do, but I will try my best to get that sorted. I'm just going to do Control Alt and Delete. Ah, we've got a Pro Series. Do you see that flash up, guys? Which is always good. That means we've got post. Oh, mouse. Mouse. We have picture. That's another one I want. I need to just text Uncle Sorin just to see if he's all right with me doing that. We have picture. Might need to flick this off if this comes up with customer details, just for privacy. So we will see if we have picture. We've got post. We just need to see if we've got boot into Windows, and then we'll call this one done. I just need to install the drivers, which I'll do. That's a bit boring installing drivers, so I'll do that off stream, and we'll move on to the Mac, and then we might, depending on timings, we might do that full build. Yeah, we've got that. I need to flip that off though, guys, because I know what's coming now. So I'm just going to change camera view onto that one. Flip back onto there, and we can see that on there. So I know that's all running. So I'm just going to shut that down. So we've got that. So that one is working. So I will install all drivers on that after I finish on stream today. It's only going to be a morning stream this morning because I I don't really have the room in the office to build and stream. So I'll be doing that. So let me just go move this to one side, because I normally do the desktop stuff over here. I normally do the desktop stuff over there. So I'll put that to one side. We'll pick that up. So that's good. That one's done. Right. If you bear me a couple of ticks, guys, just please talk amongst yourselves. I just want to go and get the Mac, and I need to pay a visit to the gents. So 1 minute. Oh dear me. Right, guys. Sorry about that. But nature cold. Right, we've got a Mac to do next. So to run over, I'll run over that. Did I hear Mac? You heard Mac. Yes, you heard right. It's Return of the Mac. Even though I can't remember how the song went. Yeah, I can't remember how the song went. I'm back. Andy's back. Andy's back. He's back again. And Andy's back from Sweden again. Welcome back, Andy. Had a meeting. Sorry. Don't have to be sorry. Just don't let it happen again. It's going on your permanent P-file record. You'll be invited to HR meeting to discuss your absence. Don't worry about it. And we'll just dock you wages for the time you were away. Don't think you can get away with it. But remarkably, James has come back in chat as well, JFix. Do you reckon they've been to the same meeting? Or are they like Clark Kent and Superman? Are they the same person? Could be. Morning, Jess. Hello, Jess. Not seen that name in chat before. Welcome. But again, I will reiterate, I've got such a terrible memory. But howdy doody. Hello. Thank you very much for hitting that like and subscribe button, Jess. Thank you very much. So we've got a Macintosh. Let me flick over to that camera here. This is from a customer I've done quite a bit of work for. So he wants it opening, wants it cleaning, wants it sorting out. Don't know what state it's going to be in. Don't know whether it works. Just bought it. It is. I'm going to show you the model on this because he's told me what he's paid for it. And I think, well, I'll let you guys decide. It is a, can't really see on there. Yeah, can't really see. I'll tell you what it is. It's the A1707. Can't really see. It's not focusing. But it's an A1707. Very nice condition. To the fact, it looks like new, but quite a lot of Macs do, don't they? Because people don't use them very often. So one with the touch bar on. And it works. I stroked it like that and it came to life. So we have picture. So we've got a picture on there. So we just let that boost. Was it an expat meeting? Too wet for rouge. Oh, too wet for rouge. I shaved my head once. You shaved your head once? I've shaved mine all the time, unfortunately. I had my beard on this morning to do that. He's put a bit of masking tape over here, and he's not giving me a password. Oh, no, he has given me a password. So I do know what his password is. So we'll just put that there. So at least we can show you the picture because I know his name. No, not Swansea. 2017 Mac, yeah. So what do we think second-hand, this 2017 Mac, fully working, is worth? What's he paid for it? I know what he's paid for it. Or I know what he's told me he's paid for it. Just close that down. Second-hand. Works beautiful. Let me see what spec it is about this Mac. See if I can zoom down on that for you so you can see what specification it is. Yeah. It's the 2017. It's got a charger and everything else. 50 great British pounds. You're probably not too far off the mark there. I mean, in fairness, that's probably all I would pay for it because I don't like Mac. 150. I think it's as low as that. He's paid £200 for it. I thought £200 sounded like a really good bargain, but obviously it's not. I don't deal with Macs, so is that what it's worth? About 100 quid-ish, give or take 50 quid either way, 75 to 125 quid. Is that what we think? Well, when he told me, I thought, wow, he's got a bargain. 2017 Mac. 85, 50 pence. I'm with James on this. I'm with James. You're the same person, Andy. You didn't say it at the same time. Alter ego. Alter ego. I would pay £10 and bin it. Yeah, I'm probably with you on that, Worms. Is that a Mac? Yeah, it's a Mac. It's a Mac. Interesting things. It is a Mac. You wouldn't pay that for a Mac. I wouldn't either. I wouldn't thank you for a Mac. I gave one away yesterday. Well, I had a customer give me one. I don't know what day we're on, last week. I had a customer give me a Macbook Pro, and I give it to somebody yesterday. I dropped it off last night, so their children can use it. So yeah, just not my cup of tea at all. Not my cup of tea at all. I hate Apple or Macs, but anything Apple, yeah, I agree. I mean, I know you're probably new to me subscribing, but I've got the new iPhone 17 Pro. What a terrible phone that's been, and I've only had it about 3 weeks. The crossover from the old 13 Pro Max to that one, software's completely and utterly broken. They've killed it, on my view. The amount of pings it sends out over the network on Macs, it does get a bit confusing. Just personal preference, they do have their uses and are a damn good thing. Well, somebody might be able to advise me on this. It's a 1707. It's 1707, I think it says at the back. Yes, 1707, not 1708. What's wrong with it? Doesn't appear to be anything. He wants to strip it down and clean him. What he brought it for, he's got two Macs. He's got a 2015 MacBook, and he's bought this as an upgrade. And what he was doing, the software that he uses, he logged into iCloud on them both, and it literally brought mirrored one onto the other. So he's a DJ, so we can use virtual DJ on both machines. Everything moved across his head. He then turned it off, turned it on, turned it off, turned it on, used it for a couple of weeks, whatever, like you do with computers, and went to it one day, and everything disappeared off this one, but it was still on the other one. So he says, has it come unsynced? I went, I don't know. And we all know with Apple that if you delete it off one machine, it can delete it off the other. And he says, can you put it back on? I went, I don't really want to. I don't touch software at all. I stay well away from it. But something like that, I know when I've used iTunes before to back up my phone, it wipes all my music off my phone. I refuse. I don't even have iTunes installed. I don't use iTunes at all. Then 1 second, gents. I've got a phone call coming through. PC repairs, how can I help? Which one is it? Your name? Right, yeah, so it was your grandma what picked it up, was it? Yeah. Is the power supply turned off on the back? I can only imagine something's come dislodged in transit, because it was certainly, I mean, I wouldn't send it back not working. There's no point in that, is there? So I can only think that something's come dislodged in transit when it's been carried about. Now it was loaded correctly, but whether something's come dislodged in the meantime. So a couple of choices. You can either just make sure things are connected, so leave it plugged in the wall, but turn your power supply and turn the switch off on the wall. Discharge it by pressing the power button on the front for 15 seconds, and then just pop the glass panel off and just make things sure like your RAM's plugged in, and your graphics card. If not, you can always pop it back, and I'll do it while you're here and just double check it. But it was certainly all booted up, because I moved all your data and everything across. It was all working. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I took the RAM out. I can't remember. I don't think I did on yours. So it's unlikely that something's come unplugged, but not impossible during the journey, because obviously when things are moving around or you're carrying them, it can sometimes come dislodged. But it sounds like a RAM issue, or maybe even a screen issue. But yeah, if you don't get any joy, you're more than welcome, or your grandma can pop it back, and I'll do it while you're here, just to make sure everything is still up and running. But it does sound like something's probably come dislodged in transit. Well, I didn't mess with any of them, so I did replace your hard drive. So I will just clarify that. Don't mess with them. But it's had a full diagnostic, so it would have had your graphics card, your CPU, your motherboard, your power supply, your hard drives, your RAM. Everything's gone through diagnostic and checking. But again, before it comes back, it then goes through all the checking to make sure everything is working, all drivers are installed, and it's come back with a clean bill of health. I only finished it late last night, in fairness, moving the data across. So yeah, it was definitely fully functional. Yeah. Yeah, just give us a tick. I'm in most of the day now until about 4 p.m. So if you need to do it, and I'll do it whilst you wait. All right, no problem at all. Cheers, Kim. Bye-bye now. Sorry, guys. The one which the lady picked up this morning, he's got it home, and it's showing no signal on the monitor. So that could be several things, as you probably heard me say. And I did correct him when he went, can you just tell me what things you've messed with? Well, not messed with any of them. We don't mess. We don't mess with things, do we? We don't mess with things. So yeah, what's wrong with this one is it's coming in for a clean and whatnot. Flexgate. What's Flexgate? It's a 15-inch. It could well be a 15-inch. Look, it's I could always measure it, but yeah, it looks about a 15-inch car though. Music stuff is something Max are good at. Yeah, he's been recommended. He's got virtual DJ, and I did his other one, putting new drives and whatnot in his older one, and he's been recommended it. I'm just not a lover of Max. He's having quite a lot of problems with it as well. He was telling me. iTunes, Spawn of Satan. Spawn of Satan. I won't have it on my computer. I won't have it on my computer. Let's see. That's professional experience, haha, and stays so cheerful. Is that me? Are you referring to there? I was gonna be professional. You put my telephone voice and talk correctly. Can't remember what I was saying. Yeah. So some other issues he's having with this. Thank you very much, Jess. Sounding professional. Yeah. So yeah, some other issues he's having with Virtual DJ on this machine when it was working is that his mouse cursor would be about 1.5 inches, or even sometimes other side of the screen, so it won't be where it was. But when he plugs an external monitor into it, and this is what, I mean, it confused me as well, that he'll run two monitors, he'll run this and an external monitor. The mouse cursor will be, because he just mirrors them, so duplication, the mouse cursor will be over the correct button in right location on the external screen, but looking at the Mac screen, it's 4 or 5 inches out, you know, it's 10, 12 centimeters away from where it should be. So I went, I don't really know on that one. I don't use them myself. So yeah, he was asking me a lot of questions. I just don't know. And I just said, but it only happened in virtual DJ. Does that oddity is the best way you could describe it. I cannot find my suction cup. There it is. Not going to be powerful enough because these Macs have slightly mattered. Do these come up or do they slide up? I can't remember on these. It's a battlefield just trying to get into a Mac sometimes, isn't it? Yeah, I tell him all the time. I must have told him 7 or 8 times. My other half was sat in the living room, and so she could hear. James has been. Sorry, my living room's right next to me office because I work from home. She was sat in the living room on the sofa, James, and he was there for about 20 minutes. And she said to me, she says, I don't think I've ever heard anybody try and put somebody off doing a job for them as much in my entire life. I went, no, I just really didn't want to do it. To the fact I went, I'm going to be charging you because this won't be dirty inside. And I said to him, I will be charging you for a strip and clean, and it's a charge of £50. I'm open and honest with him. On a Mac, is a minimum charge of £50 for taking half a dozen screws out, take it back off and going, yeah, that's clean, and put it back on. He went, yeah, just do it. I went, but I'm not going to do it to your computer, and I'm going to be charging you £50. He went, yeah, that's fine. And when I went in, she went, I can't believe you tried to put him off so much. I went, I don't want to take his money, but if he's insisting that I work on it, I'm not going to work for nothing because I can be earning money somewhere else. So I don't know what you can do. You tell people that it's going to cost them money and they still pay it, even though I tell them I'm not actually going to be doing anything. So, good morning, Hecto, reader. Good morning, good morning. You've missed all me saying good morning. Saying happy Christmas in different languages. So I did butcher Swedish, which was good Yule. So if you want to put yours on there, Hecto, because I think I know what language you speak, and I cannot speak it, I'll tell you now. And I will give it a shot. We're looking for happy Christmas or Merry Christmas. Oh, it is a bit dirty and dusty, in fairness, guys. There is a bit. So we will... Oh, actually, there is a bit in here. There is a bit in here. So we will do that. French. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I knew it was French because he's told me he's French. Oh... I can pronounce the second word, which is Noel, or Noel. How am I going to... This is where it confused me with languages, because if I pronounce it in English, how it's written, it's probably incorrect, because your pronunciation. So it's Joey Ux Noel. It's appalling translation. Oh dear, this is why wars are created, with morons like me trying to mispronounce and butcher things. Joey Ux, no. Shoe, no. I'm trying to think. Isn't shoe spelled like that in French or something like that? Faux is show. So is it Jofu Noel? Is that close as Jofu Noel? I can't do it. I'm gonna come on. We're going to have to do this. How to say Happy Christmas in French.
Joyeux Noël.
There we go. Joël Noël. Joël Noël.
Joyeux Noël.
There we go. And we even got a nice French accent on it as well. Joël Noël. Joël. Oh, I've got a just had a customer text me wanting to bring their laptop in because it's no power. So yeah, that one's coming in. Maz. Who's Maz? That was the infamous Alexa. Esperanto. Oh my gosh, you are asking something here. Will I? Oh no, I can't. Could not open that. I'm world's worst person. Mac was in the sand. Oh my gosh, Jess. He dropped the Mac in the sand. It was full of sand. Oh no. I don't touch printers either. These are brilliant. And I sent it to a friend of mine. I'll see if I can find it. And I'll see if I can play it because it's so funny. And anybody working in IT will get this relevance if I can find it, but I don't know whether I've still got it on here. I sent it to Ian, who works in the industry as well. And it's basically a little skit on printers. But anybody who has worked on printers will get this. Oh, I've got it. Right, I'm just going to turn my heater off and try and play this. I might get one of them copyright stripes, I don't know. But this is so funny. I'm just going to turn my heater off and play this. This is well worth looking at. And everyone will find, well, if you don't find this funny, I don't really care because I find it hilarious. But we will all get the relevance to this. I'll just turn it off so we can't get, so it doesn't lock. So we get that there. We'll get that to there. Can I put that? Yeah, we're just gonna have to look at.
Nope, just printing.
All right, we're gonna. Right, we'll put that there, and we'll zoom down. This is if you've ever had a printer in your life, you will get the relevance on this. I sent this a couple of years ago to Ian. Let me just see if I can get that lined up. This is really funny, and I'll try. I know it's gonna be low resolution, but we'll try and get the microphone working. Listen to this, guys.
On it. I am in a rush.
I could scan it for you as well if you like.
Nope, just printing.
Photocopy?
No, I'm fine, thanks.
I'll throw in a free fax just to be sure.
I just need it printed.
Got it.
Great.
I'm out of blue ink.
Oh, I only need it in black and white.
I can't print in black and white without blue ink.
Why?
You can order an ink cartridge through me if you like.
No, I'll just go to a shop.
You can order groceries.
Why do I need to order groceries through my printer?
Mango?
Hello, I'd like to buy a blue ink cartridge for my printer, please.
You can't actually get blue cartridges.
Oh.
You need traditional colours like cyan, magenta, egg yolk and flaub.
Which one of those is the most blue?
Cyan is blue.
So that one then.
Which printer do you have?
Epson.
Is it a 55384 or an NH32?
How can I find out which printer model I have?
Should just say.
Which model are you?
I don't know.
It's unclear which one it is, so I'll take both.
That'll be £750.
The 2 ink cartridges?
Over 2 ink cartridges, that'll be £7,458. Thanks for the ink.
You're welcome. Now can you print out this form? What does that sound mean?
I don't recognise this computer.
This is the only computer you've ever been connected to.
Mother?
I'm reinstalling you.
Father?
Reinstalled.
Great to meet you in this new computer.
Could you now print out this form? Why are you flashing?
There's a Wi-Fi issue.
My computer says the Wi-Fi's fine. What was that?
Printing 1 of 1.
Oh, God. That's not what I asked you to print. Please, can you just print the form?
Sure.
What is... Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm just about to print them.
Printing 1 of 73.
It's a 2-page form.
What if I printed them in landscape?
No.
Diagonal?
Portrait.
Well, send me the form then.
I already did.
There's no paper.
I'm looking at the paper.
Well, I can't feel it.
Okay, well, how about this?
Paper jam, paper jam, paper jam.
Sorry.
Paper jam seems to have done it.
I'm printing it.
Printing 1 of 2.
Oh, God, thank you so much.
I'm out of ink again.
No, you just. Sorry, Cass. I know that was a bit of a long-winded thing. That sums up why I do not work on printers. I never work on printers for that exact reason. They are a pain in the proverbial. They are a pain in the proverbial. Every single bit on there is true. It's true to life. And that is the type of conversation I have with customers. Can you come out and look at my printer? Yeah, I don't do printers. Well, can you just come out? Yeah, I charge £60 for a call out. Well, printer were only 50 quid. Buy a new printer then. Don't want to buy a new printer. Well, it's £60 for a call out. Don't do printers. Oh, dear me. It's just so true. It's just, I'm like, oh, yeah, just gets me every time. Anyway, let's just pop this battery out, just so we're not going to do any damage to it. Because the last thing I'm going to do is break anything in here. I think this is a battery connector in it. Correct me if I'm wrong, gentlemen. iFixit kit. Looking for my Mac one, which I think is that one. No, it's not that one. One of these works. No, not that one. Are they? They are crossheads. They are stars. So I missed a couple. Oh, that's what I was doing. I was doing the Christmas things, weren't I? Sorry. So let me go back to these Christmas ones because I butchered the French one. So I am going to try undo. Somebody said it in Esperanto, so I'm going to try the Esperanto one. So we've got Esperanto. Merry Christmas is Gajan Kristanaskon. No. Gajan Kristanaskon. You reckon, Aussie? Gajan Kristanaskon. I think that's it. We've got one which I might recognise, which I think Dave posts. I don't know how well I've done on that one. Gajan Kristanaskon. It's have a great good crimbo here. Dave, what was my pronunciation like that, cocker? Have a great good New Year. Have a great good crimbo. I don't know why I've gone a bit deep. Have a great good crimbo. I think that's about right. We don't say right in Yorkshire. We say rate. So have a great good crimbo. That's that one. I think I've got to get eye close to 10 on that, Dave. Come on. Oh, I've got my screen looks a bit thing. Just about right. Even with the gloves covered in ink. Yeah, that printer. It's just so funny, that one. That was all the Esperanto I learned in a year. Is that it? Well, it's about all I learned this year as well. Dave, good, thank you. Very good. I have passed the Yorkshire test. I have passed. There's one on Facebook called Yorkshire Humour, which makes me giggle. And makes me laugh. Do you even know what size screws these are? Because I cannot find a... Oh, it's the purple one. If we'd have said I needed a purple tool, I would have got my purple tool out. I am presuming Craig David. Oh, Selector. Yeah. Avid Marion. I'm trying to think of his name. Can't remember his name. Is that the battery connector? Yeah, that's a battery connector, isn't it? Thought it was. Happened then. There is a Jimmy Carr. Nobody knows what Jimmy Carr... Oh, no, that's not the battery connector. Which is battery connector, guys? Is it that one? Must be that one. I've took the wrong one out for battery connector, and a bit of a nugget. There's a Jimmy Carr sketch, and there's a place in Yorkshire called Barnsley, and it's quite a broad Yorkshire accent. And some people say I've got a broad Yorkshire accent, but I suppose it depends where you're coming from. I don't think mine's broad at all. So in Barnsley they do talk a trackpad, right? Someone's going to give me a clue to where battery terminal is on these. Is it? Do I have to set this board out for battery? Is that what it is? What a pain in the bottom. Why don't you make it accessible? So I don't work on Macs. It's a lot easier with Windows. You just got to think what's the battery, disconnect me, and I will cease to work forever. So in Barnsley, where they've got quite strong accents, dual battery. No, I don't think it's dual battery. I think I've just unplugged the wrong one because I'm a bit of a nugget. In Barnsley, where they've got quite a strong Yorkshire accent, it's a bit like listening to Shakespeare. They there, there, boom, bayek. It's very much like that in Barnsley. Jimmy Carr does a sketch. If you don't know who Jimmy Carr is, check him out on YouTube. He's a good friend of mine. He's so funny. And he does a sketch about accents, and he says in Barnsley you can actually say the word 3 times. You say the same word 3 times, but it is actually a full sentence just by saying the same word 3 times. And anybody from Barnsley will know exactly what you mean. And the saying is, it isn't in the tin. So the saying is, it isn't in the tin. So that could be a biscuit. Where's the biscuit? It isn't in the tin. So the way they say it in Barnsley, and Dave will get this because Dave's fellow Yorkshireman, would be the same word 3 times. So if you want to say it in Barnsley, it isn't in the tin. All you would say is, tin, tin, tin. Now, Dave will be sat there. Barnsley isn't far from me. I know where you are, Dave, because you've mentioned it before. But it's not too far away from where I grew up, in fairness, which was just not too far away from you, Emsall and Upton.
PCDD, you little shit.
Oh, juice. Which you might know, Dave. Emsall and Upton is where I grew up. But yeah, if you say tin, 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 that means it isn't in the tin in Barnsley. So 3 words done that. So there we go. So just to be safe on here, guys, I've disconnected the battery, the trackpad, the keyboard, and something else, just so we don't get electrocuted. I meant to do that on purpose. So we just need to say hello to... Oh, you're not going to make me do that. I just need to say hello to Juice. Just let's get prepared. Morning juice, morning juice, morning, morning, morning juice, morning juice, morning juice, morning juice. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Juice. Everybody, Juice is in the chat. Juicy. Yes, dog. Right, so just Googled Merry Christmas in Finnish. Have you just made that up? Because that just looks like a collection of letters to me, and I don't know how that's... Oh, well, if you don't know how it's pronounced, I can't get this wrong then. Well, double A is going to mean something, isn't it? It's going to be a different sound. Hivya, Julula, Hivya Jujula. That sounds like a girl I once met at strip bar. I don't know. I can't do that one, but anyway, I had a channel before when I was a business, but I cannot get into the account now. Can you do data? Can't you do password recovery? Oh, Rill, is that that's down near Andy, Rill, isn't it? That's in Wales. Is Rill. Dog, please go away. You're not going out with ball just yet. I need the trusty vacuum, and we need my trusty cleaning brush, which is there. Me and this brush go back a long time. But thankfully no Russians in chat. Yes, I've got. I don't know why I'm surprised. I've got a couple of people from Ukraine and a couple of Russians as well, which is subscribed to me. I don't know why that should be shocking. So guys, I'm just going to turn my microphone level down because I need to use this vacuum cleaner for a while, and I don't want to deafen you with that. So I'm just going to knock the volume down. I will put it back up, but I just don't want to deafen you. I know that's noisy, but hopefully it weren't too bad on there. Yeah, it does need, but it's motherboard and everything out for that. So I did say to him yesterday, if it's one way you've got to take motherboard and everything out, and he went, yeah, I don't want to do that. Mainly because the implication time, and it's not overly dirty. There's not a great deal of, we'll have a look down, but there's not a great deal of, if we look down there, the fins are really, really clean in fairness on that Dreams. And it's motherboard out to get fans out. So it was only going to be a basic one. I'm actually not going to. I've done lots of work for him, so I'm not actually going to charge him for it anyway. So yeah, it's just more of a. It's just more of a fact that we've took some of it out to get it done for him. But yeah, I would say the same. It's more of a full strip down to get that there. Just see if I can get this in the hole and locate this in, and then I'll have another look at chat. Can't find the hole. Oh gosh, I need to get better eyes. Ah, get that on there, and then I can locate it round. It's still there, you just can't get into it. That's a shame. You would have thought, I'm saying that YouTube is notorious for being unfriendly at helpfulness. I think there's a lot of videos on there which says they're unfriendly at helping. Yeah, it is. So I was a heat barrier on the across there, but yeah, the radiators themselves are really, the fins are really clean, Dreams. I can just see. You can just see down. I can see it from where I am. You probably can't get it on camera, but I can see the fins are really good. Can't see them from that side, but obviously they blow out. So, but yeah, that one's equally as clean now. So that's okay. See down here, they would say Merry Christmas, mate. You're down south, aren't you? Not too far away from my neck of the woods, even though I'm not a true southerner. I'm an imposter. I'm on a day pass, whatever it's called. One of them things where they're just allowed to go for a day. I'm an imposter. I've only come down for weather. Because we all know down south it's a lot warmer. Not like up north, is it, Dave? Where it's bleak and grim, and where real men are made. We're all forged in steel. Not like them shandy drinking ones down there. That's what they say on adverts. There you go. How to alienate people in one fell swoop. I got one YouTube account that they want to send an SMS number to anymore. Won't let me do password. I think it's a pain because everything's linked to two-factor authentication. I know it's done for right reasons, but if you happen to change your phone or your email address or whatever, because that's the hassle I've had moving to this new iPhone, even though I had iPhone before, it's not transferred across my authenticator app settings. So I've had to reset up all my authenticator stuff for two-factor authentication on the authenticator app, which is, I don't know, 30 different accounts on there. And it's like, what? It's just taking me forever to do. And I'm still coming across it where it's going, oh, look at your authenticator. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I ain't even got that one set up. So you then go through Asla having to set it up and get it on. Yeah, mine's been a bit of a nightmare to do. Where's my blue thing here? I don't like putting these in. Where's my other tweezers? Keep going south to get hotter. It was 35 degrees in Melbourne. Oh yeah, Ozzy, you're in Melbourne, aren't you? Yeah, might as well just. You're in Australia. That thing, what's happened? I caught it on news this morning. I don't really watch news. The thing, what's happened on the beach in Australia? Wow, really horrific. Really horrific. It's a terrible thing. If anybody doesn't know, there's been Bondi Beach, I think it said. I've only caught a bit of it, so please excuse my ignorance. But wow, I think on Bondi Beach, it's thoughts and prayers for everybody involved on that. It's horrific, absolutely terrible, crazy. Not nice, not nice. Does anyway. I'm not even going to it. Let's just see if this posts. Yeah, we've got fan spin. We have fan spin. Leave it for a couple of ticks just to come back to life. Yeah, Bondi Beach. I even tried to text my old number, but they probably thought it was trying to scam me. Yeah, that's the other thing, isn't it? I think somebody's scamming. I got one from my Instagram account the other day, and somebody tried to log into it 9 times requesting password, reset password. Well, it just gives me email address. And I've got 2-factor authentication on an authenticator app anyway, so the chance of them getting in slimmer, not impossible, but slimmer. Yeah, 15 to 29 inches. It's just how that must rock a community, because even though it's the biggest place, it's going to rock the community. Going to rock the community. It's yeah, not good on that. Not good on that at all. Is this the model where you've got to put the charger in after you take battery out for it to recognise that it's now alive? I think it might be. I'm doing one of these once before. Get customer's charger out and plug it onto there. Plug it in there. I don't need that anymore. That's the that was for the PC that we built. This one is USB-C for Charlie. There we go. We have, you can't see it now because it's got a P tape over it, but we can see the little logo. So we'll just boot it to whatchamacallit screen. I think this is the one where you've got to put a charger in after you've disconnected battery. To get picture, obviously. So we are back to where we were there. So we'll shut that down. Take his tape off. Of course, you don't need tape, and we'll get the back on. Got no screw spare. Got no back. We will just give his back a wipe. Oh dear, that's a bit dusty. From memory, I think they go in like so. You push it away from here, line it up, push it away, and the top hinge corners, as long as you get it lined up, slide into place, don't they? 1, 2, Barney McGrew, Cuthbert Dibble, and Plod. There we go, got that down. Clink, clink, clink. Down, down, down. All done. Can't remember what screwdriver it was, so we'll give that one a shot. No, not that screwdriver. I picked wrong screw up, that's why. Dough! Yes, amount of chaos father and son can cause, yeah. There's an argument to be said, isn't there, about warning signs and things like that with stuff like this, but you can analyse it to your heart's content. It still doesn't take away from tragedy. There was one yesterday, not too far away from me, probably 2 or 3 miles away, and it was reported on Facebook that it was cordoned off, and it's a 37-year-old father, and cut a long story short, I think he's going through something with obviously divorce, wife, kids, or whatever, and it's been in local press today that he couldn't see his children over Christmas. His ex had refused to do it, and obviously he's not in a good state. And he's got in his car, parked himself down a lane, and set fire to himself in the car. And you just think, to get into such a mental state with that guy, wow. you know, no matter how bad you're feeling, there's always somebody out there to talk to. I know you can go in dark place and whatnot, but yeah, it's not a good place. Not a good place at all. But we won't turn it into one of them streams. That's a different topic. So we've got that done, but yeah, wow. Hello, chill. Hello, chill. Hello, chill, chill, chill. So we'll just turn this on once more to the breech. Make sure we get Apple. We've got a piece of fruit on screen. We'll do that and then shut this down. Sling that back in there, and my purple one, it's back on the shelf. We'll put a hard drive in this one whilst we've got it. We'll get a hard drive down. We don't want one of them, that's an M2, we want to put one of them in it. Got a hard drive, so we'll do this laptop next and we'll get a hard drive in this laptop. Yeah, we have picture. We have picture. Oh, one tip, guys, my telephono's ringing again. PC repairs, how can I help? Yeah, good, Wayne, you? Tomorrow, is that tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow. What's it for? Tomorrow, yeah. I'll say you're not doing it next Thursday. It's only Christmas Day. Well, at least I've got nobody booked in. Okay. Yeah, do that as part of install, no problem, Wayne. 65 for everything, what you need doing. Well, yeah, give me a bell before coming, because I'm out first thing in the morning. I've got something on. I've got an appointment. All right. Yeah, do that, mainly because I think the meeting that I've got is probably going to run until about lunchtime, if I'm being honest. So, but yeah, just give us a call beforehand. Yeah, no problem at all then. All right, Wayne. See you later, mate. Bye bye. Sorry, guys. Somebody else coming. Sorry, and then somebody else texted me to say, can they come tomorrow? Come in 25 minutes. So this one is now cleaned and done. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna charge a customer that, because do you know what? It's only Christmas once a year, isn't it? Only Christmas once a year, and he's a good customer. He's used me lots and lots and lots in the past. So, don't know if you can't give back. Sometimes it's no point being your own boss. You can make a decision like that, can't you? And do that. Didn't take us long. Enjoyed doing it. Well, I can't say I enjoyed doing it because it's made by Apple, but yeah. So we have this one. Oh, I just need to take a bit of alcohol to the cover and case, because customers wrote his phone number on the front cover, so we can't have that, can we? Because that will not go down well. So we'll just clean his telephone number off with some IPA. And he wrote it in blue ink as well. Make sure there's nothing else on here, and we'll get a... Ugh. So I've cleaned the lid, and in fairness, if I can get it open, we've seen thin cleaner ones in there. So we'll give it a wipe. We'll give it a wipe. And yeah, definitely give it a wipe. Get some IPA in a cloth and just give it a quick dust over to sanitize it. I mean, clean it. This keyboard's a little bit sticky, so we'll just clean that up a little bit because we'll be touching it. I might put gloves on. I think I will put gloves on. A bit more IPA. Don't put too much on because it can start going through and damaging things. So we'll give this a bit of a clean, bit of a wipe, and we will try and get this visible. This one's having a hard drive in it. Some of these are a bit stuck on. I think it's probably got a colour screen, this as well, once I've finished with it. Customer might realise it's colour. So we will don a pair of the gloves because it looks a bit sticky, does this one. We'll put a pair of gloves on. And we get this open, get this done. Oh. Flick that over. We've got some screws out. My iFixit kit in situ, and we'll see if we've got a little tool to get these out. Not that one, not too big. That's just about right. So, guys, question, or gals, ooh, that hinge is broke. That screw's not coming out there, it's just spinning. Christmas songs. Wherever you're from, whatever country you're in, what is your favourite Christmas song? Not a carol. Or it could be a carol. Or it could be a pop song, could be whatever. Because if anyone doesn't know, we've got the charity stream on Sunday, and it might just involve a few carols, a few songs and things like that. So I'm just trying to put together, because obviously we've got a mix. I'd like to give you one. I know you would, Andy. I know you would. From the text message you sent me this morning, say you want to come and watch me. And all I'll say is, naked shower scene was mentioned in the text message. I'm not saying the context. Not going to go into that. I'm not going to divulge who said it, who didn't say it. But anyway, so... Oh, the postman should be due any moment now. So that'll be. Oh God, feels like it's glued. Yeah. So Christmas songs, gents. Would it be a Christmas carol, a Christmas song, a Christmas ditty, something local, something not? But what I would, if you can put in chat what your Christmas songs are or your favourite Christmas songs, something that maybe can be sung, or something what we would likely to know, or something like that. Because it's one of them drives. With the charity stream at 5:30 on Sunday, this Sunday coming, what us 5 creators are doing, there might just be a bit of singing involved. Just don't tell the creators because they don't know. And yeah, and a few other things. I could just do with some idea on what you might think is a decent Christmas song to test them on. Oh, I think he's got most of his dog or cat in here as well. We've actually got, yeah, dog's wanting to go for a walk. I'm going to show you something under camera. Let me see if I can get microscope on this just before I get back to chat. See if we can focus in. I think we've got a dead spider. 12 Days of Christmas. Chubby Brown, 12 Days of Christmas. Yeah, these are... Oh, just bear me 1 second, guys. This is just a collection. Just one tick. I just need to put you on mute a second. Right, guys, that was the retro Dell gaming PC. From last week.
PCDD, you little shit.
Just caught me. Just caught me. Mang just caught me on that one. Sorry, guys. That was the gaming retro PC, one with the blown motherboard, the Dell. And he just said, "Do you want to keep it and scrap it?" And I went, "Well, take power supply." I said, "Power supplies are selling for £30 to £50 for that model because you can't get them." So, what I did spot on here, gents, is that we have a spider's leg, and I do not like spiders. We've got, I think it's a spider's leg. Don't know what that is. You've got, oh right, sorry, I asked about Christmas songs, didn't I? Oh my gosh, I said that's about Christmas songs, didn't I? Sorry, let me just have a quick scoop for this one, because then I got distracted. So we have Mount Cares of Father Christmas. Where did I don't know where I got to. Oh, we've chatted so much. We've chatted so much on here. Christmas wrapping by the waitresses. I have heard of that one. Yeah, I forgot about that one. 12 Days Christmas, Chubby Brown. Hey Santa Claus, Kevin Bloody Wilson. Did you mention that one the other day? Father Jack, Frank Kelly, 12 Days of Christmas. I am currently halfway through a 12 Days of Christmas thing with somebody. I keep sending them every day to my other half a photograph of it. 50 Cents Candy Shop. I don't even know that one. Don't even know 50 Cents Candy Shop on there. Drum and bass version of Wham! Last Christmas. 40 years old is Last Christmas. 40 years old. But yeah, Last Christmas is already on my list of things because it's one of those where people know the songs, know the words. Happy Holidays, his 7th studio album in this Billy Idol. I don't know anybody. Money Money is the only one I know by Billy. I agree with Kaza. I like Christmas Wrapping too. I'm gonna have to look at that one, Christmas Wrapping. Merry Christmas songs by William Shatner, age 93. Has he released a song as Captain Kirk? Here's a joke for you. How many ears has Captain Kirk got? How many ears has Captain Kirk got? When I get to end the chat, I'll tell you the answer. How many ears have Captain Kirk got? I'm already laughing because I know punchline. How many ears has Captain Kirk got? Pilates teacher, Millie Cyrus. Mookie, did you do Pilates yesterday? Well done. Well done, you. Never done Pilates. I was supposed to go to a class, never got around to it. Oh, come all ye faithful. We like that one, don't we? Oh, come all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come all ye faithful to Bethlehem. I sound like Alan Jones, I sound like an angel. Got 2 more classes of Christmas songs, yeah. Good taste, Mookie, and sorry to hear you had to endure Yoko's wailing. Yeah, Yoko, no. Fairy Tale Over New York, Kirsten McCall. There is a car outside with so loud music and I can actually hear it. How dirty is that computer? Very dirty. There's a song he can't sing. Something in Canada. Oh, right, okay. Shatner has a whale of a time. Listen to Father Jack, 12 Days of Christmas. I will. Let me take a photo of that because I need some of these. So this is my technical way of figuring out what everyone's put in chat. If you've got any, please guys, put a comment on any of my videos. Just 1 second, chat. Sorry, just 1 second. Hello.
This should have everything in it. This is for Karen. She's asked me to drop it off. Karen from Hydroactive.
Oh, right.
She said she was going to give you a call, but she's obviously not got round to it.
Okay. I'll put it in there and I'll have a look and I'll give her a tinkle.
Thank you.
All right, see you later. Bye-bye. Well, that were a delivery driver. That's a... Oh! That's the thing. So... yeah, if anybody's got any Christmas songs, please put them in one of my VODs. Just comment on any of my VODs and then I'll be able to see it because I'll forget in chat. So, Kirsten McCall, what a legend. What a legend. So, the answer, Aussie, is correct. How many ears? There we go. You spoiled it, Aussie. Captain Kirk has 3 ears: the left ear, the right ear, and the final front ear. That gets me every time. It gets me. Captain Kirk, left ear, right ear, and final front ear. Come on, Ozzy, me and you. Oh, yes, we got there. We got there. Anyway, guys, let me get back to some work because dog's getting excited. I know it's 10 to 12. You go for a walk at 12. You're not going yet. So this is a dirty computer. So I'm going to have to, take these spider legs out of here as well. And remove the cat, I think. Ugh. Ugh. It's got more fluff on it than me. Look at that. So we'll do that one. Put that there, and we'll just. Ugh. I'm not very good with stuff like this. I don't like. We will strip this down and clean it as well. So we've got a load of fluff. Like a 13-year-old's lip. Look at all that fluff. And boys are even worse. We'll just stick that cat in the bin. Right, we'll just go back to overhead because we can get we'll get the hard drive fitted. That's funny. Thanks, Jess. Left ear, right ear, final front ear. It's a good one. It's child friendly, as all my streams are, or try to be. I did swear the other day, I did a bugger, so I do apologise. I'm just doing it again, so there we go. So sorry about that. A bit like yoga with the third eye. Could be. Might upset the spider if you trash his house. This, honestly, I've got a thing about spiders. It just... Pet dander. I think it's more than a pet dander. I think the cat's living in here or whatever it is. This is clean compared to some that I do. Some are horrendous. He's got an air purifier. It's called his laptop. At least he's not a vapor or a smoker, because we all know how bad that makes things go about the place. So we'll get I'll just swap this SSD. He's going to have a 500 because I've got no 240s in them. So he's going to have an M2 drive, not an SSD. I don't think I've got a slot for an SSD. So he's going to have a crucial 500 M2 put in here. So let's get this. Let's get this out ready. Yes, me and spiders just, they send shivers down my spine. And I know it's not logical. They get to a certain size. It's tiny spiders, not a problem. Pick them up, move them. Daddy long-legs, or crane flies, we call them daddy longs in the UK, but daddy longs, you know them things what look like spiders but with wings. Not a problem at all. Grab them in my hand, throw them outside, not a problem. They fly all over like they're drunk. They look like they've just been to best party ever, does a crane fly. It flies all over, bouncing everything. We've all done that walk when we've had too much to drink and we bounce all over. That's what a daddy long legs is like. It's done. But spiders, nice and still, it's how they look at you. It's how they look at you. And then they suddenly dart off and stop and dart. I don't know. Don't know. And they're hairy. They're hairy as well. Yeah. But they get to a size and then you just think, I can't touch that now. Can't go near that. Can't go near that. So yeah, me and spiders don't really mix. Don't mix at all. Look at this. Let's get these fans out. Let's see where we're going on here. Only 2 screws? Yeah, just 2 screws. Flip that over and pop that little bracket out there. See if we can zoom down. You're too far away. That's better. Come and get to know me. Let's all sit together. Spiders are good as they keep flies away. Yeah, I think I'd rather have flies than spiders. Merry Christmas in my country. Oh, we're back to this. I did try yours, didn't I? I did try yours earlier. So let me just do this Hectro reader. Let me just try this. Merry Christmas in my country language is Malgacha equals what? Tray, try, nigh, Christmassy. Tray, try, nigh, Christmassy. I will just state, guys, I am dyslexic, I am dyspraxic. I got an F in English in, it's by only letter alphabet, I remember, because I got F in it. But F in English at, postman, postman, postman. We've got a postman, we've got a postman, we've got a postman. Hey, we've got a postman. Hey, Mr. Postman. Just need to set my marker pen to this and scribble a couple of bits out. We will scribble that out as well. I don't think he'll mind, but we'll scribble it out anyway. And we'll scribble out a couple of identification things on here because we'll be showing this under camera. And just in case anybody can highlight it off here. Oh, right. Sorry, guys. We need to. Mr. Postman's been. Mr. Postman. Hey there. And I just need to click on that screen there. See, we've not got him in chat. We've not got him in chat. Just before I take any more screws off here, because Postman's been. Postman. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. I have kindly had this, and I will zoom down a little bit more. Sent by one of my fellow creators. And can we all... I'm not going to tell you who it's from, but if you look who he's addressed it to here. Who do we think has sent me that? Come on. Who do we think has sent me that? I'm not going to give you any clues apart from point to that. Do you know what we've got? It's got a Welsh postmark on it. You have Sweden Electronic Repairs, and it is Andy. Andy, it's down here. Andy has kindly sent me that as well. So we've got PCDD, you little shit. As the name suggests. So thank you very much for this, Andy. Should we open it and see what he sent me? Should we open it? We've got Sweden Electronic Repairs. Sent me a present. Sent me a present. This is where I open it and it explodes in my face like one of them Porch glitter bombs, isn't it? It's always nice getting something. I don't get Christmas presents, but it's always nice getting something. And we'll get that done. And we'll get this cut open. Oh, is that a set? Oh no, it's a. Can't find join. Am I making looking opening a box? Should we have a guess of what's in it before I open it? Should we have a guess what's in it? What do you think he sent me? I'll tell you now. It's not a new bike. It's not a puppy. And yeah. A screen could be. Bearing in mind, I am relying on Andy to help me with my Nintendo Switch modification. So I'm hoping it's a bit of skill. I'm hoping he's posted some of his skill down to me because I could definitely do with a bit of skill. So I'm hoping he's packaged some skill and posted it down. It's a projector. How the hell did we know? It's a projector. It's a projector, Maddie. It's a projector. Andy sent us a projector down. Could be a mod chip car though. Could be. Because anyone joining my stream the other day knows I had to send my mod chip back as it didn't work. It's a pet spider. It's a pet spider. I will say we have had a right guess. But I think there was a bit of inside knowledge on that one. A bit of inside knowledge on that one. We will cut it open and we will see. It's some warranty stickers, so I can start putting his warranty stuff on my stickers. So I don't want to give anything else away on this. No, there's no other identification. So we have that. We have. Whoa! It's a. All right, I've just run over at Dog because she keeps laying behind me, and this has fallen under the desk. Well, I was going to say it's alive. I don't know where it's gone. Dog, you need to move. I've just run over you, haven't I? Oh my gosh, I'm under the desk now. I'm under the desk. How the hell do I get out at desk? Sorry, gents, you're going to have to Oh, where's it gone? Oh, Andy, I've gone and lost it already. It shot down here. I ran over at dog looking, trying to catch it, and I don't know where it's gone. Oh, it's there. Found it. Found it. Found it. Put them back. Ooh. I am going to try it straight away because I am excited to give it a try. Oh, he sent me 2 things. And I don't think he appreciates how much I need the second thing. But we'll put that in the bin. Put that in the bin. So he sent me 2 things. He sent me some Kester solder. Oh, this is going to be an interesting visit. So I'm just looking on the CCTV. Somebody just pulled up. Yeah, it might be an interesting visit when this customer comes in. So he sent me some solder, some Kester solder. So I can do it. I've been looking at buying some, so very much appreciate that. And he's also sent me what looks like a coil of some description. I don't know what it's off. Is that from a projector of that, Andy? Or is it from a Hoover Flex? I'm not sure, but there's a coil in there. The ball yoke. Can you see? No. She keeps bringing me the the ball. She keeps bringing me the ball because she wants to play with the ball. It's a relay, that is it. Yeah. So he sent me a relay, but I tell you what, I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off the enamelled wire because somebody see-through relay. Yes, see-through relay. Yeah. I'm going to take off the enamel wire. I quite like the look of this in fairness, but I need some enamel wire. And I've been told that if I take off the just 1 second, gents. Somebody's pulled up outside and rung at me. Hello, sorry about that. I got a missed call from you. Yes, I am. Yeah. Yes. Oh, all right, cheers. Bye. Sorry, that was just somebody coming. I'm going to set the enamel wire off because I'm told the enamel wire that I need for my micro soldering I can use off one of these. And I kept the, you know, the dead Mac board that I did last week. Just 1 second, guys. Another telephone. I'll call. PC repairs. How can I help? Hello. Brilliant. Kian, sorry. Do you mind if I ring you back in a few minutes? I've just got somebody at the door and then I'll run through it. Yeah, it's all right. No problem. Just give me 2 minutes. 1 second. Oh, sorry, guys. Got somebody at the door now. Hello. I had it in my head you were around there. No. I'm here. I'm just on a video call, so I'll just put this on pause.
PCDD, you little shit.
Yeah, got a little
PCDD, you little shit.
Right, sorry about that, gents. Oh god, it's a bit chilly. I'll show you what. My gosh, I don't think I've seen one of these in years. I'm just going to put you on my desk view so you can see this. But yes, thank you, Andy, for that. Oh, sugar. I've got to knock my blue roll off. I feel like Andrex puppy now. Blue roll all over. Thank you, Andy. Thank you very, very much for that. And I will give that a try in a second. Sorry, guys. I've just had this dropped off. This is a Sony Vaio laptop. And I don't think you can appreciate how big that's my finger. Look at the size of that. It's as thick as my finger. It's as thick as my finger. It must weigh about close to 2 kilos. It's heavy. It is a big bruiser of a laptop. Yeah, coal-fired, I think it is. I really do. Windows XP, still running Windows XP. And I've just said to him, I says, probably for work you need, it's probably going to be about 200, 220 quid. Because he just described a load of work to me. And he went, yeah, just get it done. I said, well, laptop's probably not worth anything. He went, it is to me because he uses PCMI slots for his cards. He says, so I need this laptop. It's because you can't get laptops from him in anymore. So he needs that. So I suppose anything it's worth repairing if he needs it for his business. He's a surveyor. So he's dropped that, and he's dropped a desktop PC which is just sat down there. So I need to have a look at them both and do it. But yeah, wow. Oh god, that's so heavy. But I've told him it's going to be New Year, January, and he says fine. He's closing for Christmas as well. So yes, sorry guys, going back to this, we have Andy from Swindon, who has kindly donated and sent me some of this Kester solder. I'm just going to put my soldering iron on now and just see what it's like for soldering, because I have been told it's exceptionally good, how it flows and how it solders and whatnot. And we'll try it on my, try it on here. Oh, I'm dropping everything. Just try a spot on here with some of my magic flux, and I'll compare it to what I normally solder with, and see where we go. So number 1, put that on zoom 2 and zoom down a little bit more. Whoops. I know quality will be horrendous, but yeah. It's a big bruiser, that Sony Vaio laptop. Wow, is it a big bruiser? It's definitely a thick one. You travelled all over Europe, Ozzy, with one of them. You must have had arms like Goliath when you got back. Quality Sony builds don't make them for UK anymore. No, they don't. Certainly don't make them like that. It's just immensely thick. Yeah, you can get a USB one, but he wants Windows XP as well to run his software, surveying software. So I think it's a combination of a lot of stuff. So it sounds like hardware. It's extremely slow to boot up, and it's not booting up successfully each time. Oh, I've got another customer to ring. I'm surprised it's not wound around a switchboard or a projector. You'll really like that laptop. It's your cup of tea, that, James, isn't it? Your cup of tea. It's Kester solder. Kester solder. Sorry, guys. Just as Ebe was coming in, I did get another customer ring, and I just need to ring him back. 1 second. Hello? Is that Kian? Right. Yeah, so what I put it through all benchmark and everything like that. I couldn't get it to fail. What is it you've tried it on? Yeah. So it's not failing in any of the benchmarking or stress testing that I've done on both GPU, video RAM, power testing, or anything else when I retest everything. So there is a possibility it could be maybe the game conflicting with Windows or something like that. Go on then. Yeah, I did explain this to your grandma. Yeah, I did explain it. I said get him to give me a call if that's the case. So when I've installed it on the new hard disk, it then detected you had a Windows 11 partition on the second mechanical drive, which we've obviously left in, but there's no installation of Windows on there. So I didn't know why you'd done that. So rather than me removing that partition, because if I do that and then customers go, why have you done that? I didn't want that removing. they tend to shout at me. So I did say to your grandma that I had left it as it was on that, just to stop any confusion and, you know, upsetting anything you'd done. But it will ask whether you want to boot into Windows 10 or Windows 11. You can just leave it default into Windows 10. You can just change it so it automatically boots into that anyway, so it just completely ignores the Windows 11 one. But I honestly didn't know why you'd got that on there. And again, I didn't want to correct something that you, or delete something that you'd purposely put on there and then kind of do it wrong as such. Yeah, strangely enough, Windows 11 was installed to the old SSD, so I can't understand why it was still kind of posting and coming up with part of the boot process to that when we removed that drive. So it did confuse me a little bit, because that drive originally, the mechanical drive, was hidden within Windows 11 when I booted your PC before. So
PCDD,
a lot
little
of it
shit.
didn't add up. Let's put it like that. It wasn't the way you would normally see it configured. People have them configured in all different ways, shapes or form, and with it being a hidden drive, and I re-enabled it so it wasn't hidden, that's why I didn't know whether you'd got it as a secondary boot device or something like that. So that's why I kind of left that drive all the way alone and didn't go anywhere near that and touch that. But it did detect it within Windows installation and put it as a dual boot. But that's easy enough bypass. You can just change that in one of your Windows settings. Yeah, by all means. Yeah, it's fine. Right, just let me have a look at the video and see what that's doing. Right, that didn't happen when I had it. That definitely shouldn't be having it. That's an issue with your cable or your graphics. That is usually a bad connection or something like that. That certainly was not happening when I had it at all. Now the thing is, if it's not posted when you've got it back and not booted when you've got it back, if something has been damaged during the transit, that could have caused that, but that's more like a loose connection or something like that. But yeah, that's certainly what, because I'd spoke to your grandma and went, this is what's happening. But yeah, that definitely was not happening. Yeah. Yeah, I understand that. If you want to come with it, yeah, if you can come with it, and then we'll do it together. Yeah. Now I'm tied up from 4 p.m. onwards. So if we say it's going to take us about an hour to dig through all this and whatnot, just give us a bit of breathing space, I would suggest coming before 3 p.m. At the very latest, just to give us some time to kind of dig through it and sort bits and bobs out. But you can come any time between now and... Yeah, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. No problem at all. Yeah. All right, we'll see you soon. Cheers then. Bye-bye. Sorry, gents. Got another call as well. I'm as busy as Andy. Hi, I've just got a missed call from you. It's PC repairs. Hello. Oh, it's all right. It's okay. Tell me about it. I am as well. I'm closing Friday, so I'm trying my best to get everything out at door. I'm not going to guarantee it, but I'm going to certainly try my best. I can't see a reason why not. That's all I will say. I cannot see a reason why not, but I never know, you know, if I suddenly have a power cut and can't work for, you know, a day, that's going to stop me. But there shouldn't be any reason. There shouldn't be any reason that I get it done for Friday for you. Well, for everything that I've done, you're probably looking at about £900. I'm only joking. It's going to be as tell him that first. Tell him that. And then once he's sworn and shouted at you, you're probably going to be looking at as an overall cost, as long as they don't hit any snags or anything like that, about £90. Yeah. As long as I don't hit any snags. I mean, obviously that can go up if I hit a few more obstacles and whatnot. But all things being equal, about £90. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Well, as I say, I'm gonna try and best get it done, but I'll drop you a text message when it is all done, and then we'll take it from there. All right. See you later now. Bye bye. Sorry, chat. Anybody watching my live streams regularly just knows how busy it is. Anyway, so let me just try this. This. Oh, solder. Get out. Can't get it out. Yeah, you've been talking amongst yourself. Well done, chat. Well done. So I'm going to try a little bit of this flux on. Let's try it on that peg there, and we'll try it on that one just there. So we'll try mine, and we'll try. So I'll try mine to start with. Let's clean my tip. I was using this yesterday. Oh, my dream seems so far away. So we'll see what this is like. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll put it on microscope. So that might be a bit easier for me to transmit what we're doing. We all like a little bit of close-up magic, don't we? So this one is my SX862, what Uncle Soren recommended. And it's the Amio flux. So ignore the smoke, that's just my flux. 400 degrees or 410, sorry, on my, what do we call it? I wonder if that's, probably choked wrong. Let me get a laptop motherboard, because this, I remember doing this the other day, and that just drank heat. Just get that. Let me get a decent enough solder joint so I can see how well it flows. There's a couple of bits and bobs down here, so we'll try on these inductors when I figure out where I'm on here. So we'll try on that inductor there, and we'll try on that inductor there. I know slight different sizes, but it'll give us an indication, won't it? So we'll try my SX862. This is stuff what Uncle Soren recommended to me. Yeah, you can see it's not bad. Oops. Not bad. It is flowing, as we can see. It's obviously leaded mixing with unleaded. Let me try this Kester. Clean my tip. Try Kester on this one here. So this is the Kester what Andy said. Oh, instantly I can feel the difference. Yeah. Oh, just even disappears with touching it. I could probably get away with dropping iron by 20 degrees. That is so much better. Wow. Wow. I'm going to drop the temp a little bit there. Right, let's come down to 380 on there. So we'll go back to Andy's Kester. Still melting. A little bit of resistance just as it's absorbing heat from iron. A little bit of resistance. Go back to my 862. Oh, you can see I'm pushing now to try. I know it's a slightly bigger component, but not a great deal more. There's definitely more resistance trying to get that on. you can see heat transfer is so much greater, or heat absorption is so much greater. I know it's a slightly bigger component, but it's probably taking twice as long as this. This is just, look, I mean, just look at it. That's 380 on iron. That Kester solder. What are you doing? I am just, Andy Swindon Electronic Repairs has kindly sent me some Kester solder to try, because everyone knows how bad I am at soldering. So I was just trying that before I get on to the next job. So thank you very much for that, Andy. I will be using that going forward on some of the other streams, and we will see how that goes. So thank you so much for that, Andy. So let me get back to where I was, which is putting a hard drive in here. The lady who picked up this morning, her grandson has rung. First of all, to say the computer wasn't working. I think that's the one I took first, early doors, and I said, well, it was working, and they've now adjusted things. And he's been inside of it and done that, and he's now sent me a video with the screen all flickering and saying it's crashing, which it wasn't when it was here, because what's the point in sending a computer back which is not working? So it was working when it left, but sometimes things do stop working en route. So I said, bring it back and we'll have a look at it. This is also the one who said, I want to know what you've messed with, and I corrected him and said, I don't mess with things. So yeah, we will we'll wait for him to pop down and I will have a chat. So I will end the stream when he's here, guys, because I've told him to kind of wait for, make sure he's got about an hour, and then we can do it together. So it will be a quick end to the stream as and when they turn up, and I'll do that just prior to them arriving, or when they do arrive and I see them on camera. So yeah, it won't be a long outro. It'll be a bit more of a quicker outro with that. So on this one, we are just removing the remains of the cat on here, and we'll give that a quick blow outside and see what's what. And we'll give it a quick hoover. Oh. Yeah, I don't mind. I know I said earlier, I don't mind people having issues. It's how we sort the issues out, which I think is always a more testament to it. I think sometimes it's about a little bit of respect, isn't it, from people on how they term things. Certainly, some of the younger generation who wish to be a bit more. Disrespectful is probably the wrong word to say. A little bit more crude in language on how they term things and things as such. They treat you like they're talking to one of maybe the friends at the pub or something like that. And quite frankly, if you've never met me before, I'll show you the same respect as you show me. But what I won't do is stand in front of you and let you disrespect or talk to me like I am one of your friends at the pub or school. I'm 60-year-old. You can talk to me accordingly. That's my view on it. I'll show you some respect. You show me the equal amount of respect, because I think that's sometimes more important in life, showing people the respect that they deserve, because you get a lot further with that, don't you? So, so we'll see how it goes. So we've got that in there. We've got that in there. We've got that there. We've got that there. We've got that plugged in there. And we've got that down there. And we've got that on there. We just need to put the new drive in, which is sat here. We'll get the little M2 screw in. Done. Battery back in. Actually, I need to take dog for a walk, so what I might do is just wipe this case down and end the stream here, because the dog is desperate to go for a little bit of a walk as well. And they're going to be down in an hour or so, so we'll do this. That go in there? It did go in there. That one went under there, didn't it? Last screw goes in there. That's just the protecting cover. Now we can put the back on. So, gentlemen, that is a hard drive fitted in there, which I'm sure we've all done numerous times. So, guys, I am gonna, because I need to set the dog and everything out. I'm gonna just end the stream there. I'm only going to stream until about 11 o'clock this morning anyway, and it's considerably later than that. And I need to set dog out. She normally goes out about 12ish. So I'm going to get this one finished off off camera. I need to do the white one, what we started this morning, which is sat over there. Just do the software on that, and obviously I've got the lad coming back there, and I've got another 3 or 4 drop-offs. So I've got a busy afternoon. So thank you very much, Andy, for the solder. Really do appreciate that, very much so. And thank you everybody for joining in. If you've not hit that like button, it's really appreciated as well. Please consider just hitting the like button. It's free of charge. And if you've not subscribed, please consider doing that as well. If not, I will catch everybody. I might stream maybe Friday, depending on how the day's going, but I doubt it, because I think I might be really busy and I can get a lot more done off stream. But please just remember Sunday, which is the charity stream, 5:30 p.m. And if I don't catch you on one of the streams, we'll catch you then, hopefully. If not, I'll probably catch you in one of the chats. If I don't catch you guys, have a tremendously good Christmas, and enjoy the time with whoever you spend it with, or whatever you choose to be doing. If you celebrate or don't celebrate, just have a really good holiday and enjoy it for what it is. But yeah, we'll catch everybody up soon. Thank you so much again. See you later, guys. What was it now? Good Yule. Good Yule. A good Yule to everyone. And to everyone, a good night. See you later, guys.